holes in there. Something like that. I don't know. None of y'all fuckers watched the Assassin's Creed stream today. They watched the Spider-Man one. The Assassin's Creed one was surprisingly fun. I knew I loved that game, and it was like, hey, jump off this fucking 20-foot gap and jump down and stab that dude in the top of the head when you hit the ground. I was like, yeah. Fucking shank his ass. Go Kyle Busch. Or Bubba. Preferably Bubba. I'm not betting tonight, though. In honor of Denny Hamlin, I'm going to eat a banana. Y'all didn't hear that. I said, in honor of Denny Hamlin, I'm going to eat this banana. The long way. Reminds me of a George Carlin joke. He says, "Don't you hate it when the doctor walks in and says, well, I do have some good news. There's no reason you shouldn't live another comfortable 40 to 50 years of your life. However, you will constantly be bleeding from both eyes." What's up, Yuki? Yuki, I bowled a 247. But of course, I wasn't streaming. But I bowled a 247. I didn't fish today. After the race, I'm gonna play more Assassin's Creed. Though that shit was fun. You didn't see the Assassin's Creed shit, did you? It was cool. Makes me want to go back and play the old Assassin's Creed games.
What was that one? Black Flag or something?
Where you're a fucking pirate. I think Black Flag and Unity were the last two I played.
Black Flag was
Unity was dog shit, but it was a new game for PS4 the day I got my PS4. So I was like, oh,
did they
Assassin's
have a
Creed.
PS4 Assassin's Creed?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a bundle.
Mm-hmm.
About another couple of drivers to keep an eye on here, including Kyle Busch. A couple things on the line here tonight. A playoff berth with 2 races remaining.
12 top 10s, but 12 DNFs at Daytona. Goddamn. You see that stat? Kyle Busch has 12 top 10s and 12 DNFs.
Did you see Kyle Larson? 20 starts, 9 DNFs.
Of RCR and Kyle
I think
Busch,
he had
these tracks
one,
and this driver. Kim,
maybe one
Today,
top
Ty
5.
Gibbs is running a paint scheme promoting the new movie Reagan.
Ronald Reagan's in this race.
Ronald Reagan. Now, Quaid made a visit to the
Oh my
Joe Gibbs
God, Ty
racing
Gibbs.
shop a couple of weeks ago. He took
I wish Ronald Reagan was alive so he could bitch slap Donald Trump.
The team told me they tried to get him to pick the car, and he said, no, not at 70 years old. So he drove the car from
Yep, Dylan's here. Anthony wanted to be here. He gets back on his normal work schedule next week, which means he's off next week, but we're going to Darlington, so we'll miss Anthony for another 2 weeks. Yeah, yeah. Both races Anthony can come for the next month. We're gone. We're at Darlington and Bristol.
again for the William Byron 2014. He comes in here as the reigning Daytona 500 champion.
Martinsville's next to last race of the year.
Oh, no, that's right. That's
Yeah. Before then, you got Charlotte, Roval, and Talladega, and Kansas, and Las Vegas, and there's somewhere in Homestead. I think.
You know what? This might be a fun way to go race at Daytona. They have a lot at stake here as they try to get higher up in the points.
Not betting today, no matter what.
No, 3 weeks. 2 weeks from Darlington.
Oh yeah, dude, it is so weird having Martinsville in there. I didn't even think of that. I'm like, yeah, fucking September, right? Never.
Then Bristol, and then 2 weeks from Bristol is Talladega.
So it's Atlanta, Watkinsville, and Bristol after Darlington. Sup, words? We may go to the Roval if it's cheaper, like really cheap. I'm talking like dog fucking dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Especially since MJ's in the house, right?
Yes, he is here and live in person, so I think it make MJ happy if I'm there.
So DJ, the opportunities for Austin Dillon are tonight.
Oh yeah, Bubba's car will be easy to spot. That looks like the fish I caught yesterday. What are the boomers saying about the new commentator being... Well, I've heard him complain about Lee Diffie before. I fucking love the man.
According to DraftKings, is the favorite this evening. One of 2 shots left to lock up a spot in the playoffs. Let's get the engines fired here in Daytona.
Do not let me bet. I will not bet.
Daytona! This is the moment you have been waiting for. Please welcome the Petty family. Richard.
Hey, where's Adam?
Richie, Timmy, and Mark.
I'm going to hell.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Richard Petty's sexist. He said, gentlemen. You can't say that anymore. Yeah, Lee Diffie's the IndyCar guy. He filled in for Rick Allen back in 2017 for a few races. So he's been here before.
Every single lap is thinking about that move they're going to make out of this corner to get them towards the start-finish line. They're plotting, testing, scheming, trying to figure out the best move possible to put themselves in position to go after a win at the World Center Racing and to rush from here to that start-finish line. We'll see who does it best when we get going after the break.
Y'all want a spoiler alert? The entire race will be 3 wide because they'll be saving fuel. When they start racing hard, 2x2. Because you can't run 3 wide and make runs from the outside. You got to be 2x2. And
It'll be 3 wide until there's fucking 3 shit-fest wrecks. And then everybody will run single file for 100 laps.
I'll be right back. I got to pee. Am I excited for September? Yeah, because I want to watch fucking football. I want to watch football bad. Oh, Yuki, I couldn't get those Arkham... Okay, those Arkham Asylum mods I told you about, I got like half of them to work. But the most important ones I couldn't get to work, so I'm just like, whatever, I'm not going to fuck around. I'm surprised I got those half those mods to work, because that game's really fucking hard to mod. And I followed the directions to the letter, and then shit was still wrong, but at least the game started, and some of the mods took hold, but not all of them. So after the race, we're just going to play Assassin's Creed again. Michigan was a good race. NASCAR still just had to fuck it up at the end, didn't they? Old Truck said, "Ooh, caution's out." NASCAR is on crack this season. They just cannot let a race fucking finish. They just can't leave shit alone. NASCAR is on crack. Which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack. How's Assassin's Creed? You should watch it back. It was fun. But
There is inconsistent too, because they'll do what they did at Pocono, and then you get shit like it was. What was that race? Was it Nashville?
yeah.
The one where they just kept fucking letting the cautions happen and happen.
Indianapolis, they just sat there. Oh, he ain't moving. Oh, he ain't moving.
Oh, Larson crossed the line.
White flag. Oh, caution. Like, but ever since Charlotte, when it rains past halfway,
That one was bullshit, by the way.
yeah, Charlotte's, dude, a truck race. They waited around with 8 laps to go in a truck race for 2 hours at Pocono to finish it. Yeah.
Being there made it worse.
Yeah, that's why they do it now. If a race is past halfway and it rains, it's not over. They will stay there till sunset. to get it in now ever since Charlotte because they got reamed by everybody over Charlotte. That was the biggest load of shit. I have no problem if you say it's over, but don't sit there and say, it ain't over, we're starting back, and then go, never mind. That was the bullshit part. But ever since then, they go above and beyond and try to get a race in. Yeah. Parker Red slaps in this race. Oh, Van Gisbergen's in the Southern 500 next week. You know what's great about going to Darlington? We don't have to leave here till like noon because the race ain't till 6. Somebody in the shit posted page said Lee Diffie is the Dave Despain of Chris Economacki's. I was like, you know what? Yeah. That's just 3 badass announcers. Truex gonna win like your brother. He's been in Cup for 20 years and only has 3 top 5s at Daytona. That's kind of crazy. To only have 3 top 5s. Close finish though. He was an ass hair away from winning the 500 once.
A couple months ago that he's using at a super speedway now to try and adjust to those huge balls and get you and keep you up front, Marty. Parker, over the last few years, the super speedway races have been much kinder to Alex Bowman. I asked him this afternoon, what's been the difference? He said, honestly,
that caution at the 1 to go in the 500 wasn't kind to him. He was going to win. He was about to fly by William Byron. Like Byron was standing still.
Daytona 500 early this year in February, wouldn't he, Marty? Hi, folks. Lee Diffie along with Jeff Burton and Steve Letarte ready to go for this Coke 0400, and it's going to be a fun night. Jeff, when we think about super speedways, we always think about the speed. We're going to see 190 miles an hour here tonight. We think about the danger with 40 cars on track. As a driver, is that at the forefront of your mind, or you just got to switch that off and go into race?
No, I remember it was Furniture Row, not Front Row. That used to get confusing. Truex's team was Furniture Row Racing, and McDowell's team was Front Row. For some reason, that was confusing. Oh, hello. When I saw the roof hatch was gone, I got scared. I said, oh, shit. He's flipping with an exposed cockpit. See, last night, Brandon Jones spun out in the same spot, but they paved it, so he just kind of slid. And then Ryan Preece looked Asian for the next 8 days because his eyes were like swelled shut. That's a badass paint scheme he's got. Is that Jeremy Mayfield out there? Looks like a Jeremy Mayfield tribute. Jimmy, the Juggernaut Johnson. Why are you not in this race? I think he wants to do Xfinity.
Somebody's going to get stage points, and most importantly, somebody can lock themselves in. So, as a driver, you're thinking about the opportunity.
Carla Joy using Dale Jr. gloves every week now. I've noticed that. He's clinging on for anything he can get. Look, I'm wearing Dale Jr. gloves. I'd like to see him there. See what he's got. If he really sucks there. I think Brandon Jones is already leaving. Yeah, he's going to Haas. Sheldon Creed and Sam Mayer will be teammates in the Haas cars. Now, I was sad we're not going to the Xfinity race at Darlington because I love that race, but we are going to the Bristol one, which I fucking love. Because Junior's in it. Yeah. Huh?
Steve mentioned playoffs, so let's get you up to speed and remind you of who is where.
Chastain +1, Bubba -1, Busher +16, Gibbs +39, Truex +77. I can't believe with the year Kyle Busch has had, he's still 18th. He should be like 25th.
This is a pressure cooker situation that will unfold here at the
We're coming to the green.
on a spectacular night in Florida.
I can't understand a goddamn word he's saying. I like how Southern people will bitch about his accent like their accent isn't equally fucking annoying, if not worse. I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
For Front Row Motorsports for the very first time, let's go inside the 30
Long Johns.
radio.
Bristol, I'm coming for that Long Johns. Yesterday, all our troubles seemed so far away.
To Michael McDowell briefly last
But now it seems as if they're here to stay.
want to win, I have to win.
True that.
Well, 38 has to win also.
Somebody's going to be fucking disappointed at the end of the day. Yeah. Oh, Long Johnson.
A celebrity passenger in their
Oh.
the golfing and modeling influencer, is enjoying her time here at Daytona International.
That really hot golf chick that I totally follow on Twitter is in the pace car. Can we show her? She's hot.
This season,
She's a golfer.
this season's been highly entertaining. Of late, there's been
That's one word for it. This season's been highly entertaining. Yeah, sure it has. I think I said NASCAR's on crack. They're going to be 3 wide, saving fuel for the whole race till they're double file, not going anywhere when they try to race hard.
speedways can be. There is so much on the line here. It's time to bring the action at Daytona.
You ain't seen that chick. Her name is Paige Spear. I can't even pronounce her fucking last name.
Really want to be 3 wide with 4 of
Well, my dad said the strategy is hang in the back, wait for Corey to wipe out half the field, and go for it.
Oh, and they're wrecking.
Oh, we got a car in the fence. I'm kidding.
Logano is upside down.
Below line, Josh Berry, as Michael McDowell will lead this field into one.
Josh Berry.
Yeah. Then he turns around and wins Bristol in the first round. Because he's like badass on short tracks, but shit everywhere else. Whole field, 2x2. Down the back.
Didn't focus and they can get to work at hand. And now the cars are reaching top speed. Takes nearly a lap to get all
You think Lee Diffie offsets Jeff Burton's shrill ass voice when he gets loud?
playing nicely on newer tires. It wouldn't shock me at the bottom of the racetrack. Near that yellow line is the preferred lane. Yeah, we saw an Xfinity race last night.
McDowell leads lap 1. But you don't get rewarded for leading laps anymore.
Push and shove a little bit, but they're
But fish, yeah, McDowell.
But this is a short stage. You're gonna have to go
35 laps.
early. It is short, only 35 laps.
Here comes the 3 wide.
Top 20 within a second of each other.
Required. It's go for broke. Gamble as much as you want.
I did notice something. They changed the length of the stages, I think, to try to quell that fuel mileage shit.
There are a lot of cars behind him. Engine
I didn't realize that the first stage was only going to be 35 laps. That's like an Xfinity Series fucking stage. I thought it would be 50, 50, 60 again, but they're eliminating that pit stop in stage 1, so you don't necessarily have to save as much.
station here in Florida. This
Although you're still going to want to save some because it'll add up later on when you do pit.
Takes some line management going on by these teammates on the front row, Steve.
Must be
Trying to
nice.
stay side by side, kind of bopping up the whole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this race used to be 50, 50, 60. Now it's 35.
Got him out in front.
I don't know what the second stage is.
that only
I would
aids that
assume
third lane led
35,
by Austin Dillon. That black
Something like that.
teal car, not anymore. I believe that's the 6 of Brad Keselowski.
Chase Elliott moving up now. He doesn't want to follow Austin Cindric.
Back to the middle. Hey, nice move by the 9 car.
Yeah, that was funny. Everybody wanted to be the first car on the top lane.
Let's run aboard the bridge.
Bubba 3 wide in the middle. I do not like that.
I can't imagine.
Austin Dillon's going to be driving like an extra dumbass tonight. You know that, right?
NASCAR's like keep your camera on the 3.
Yes. He's going to do something stupid.
The awesome roar of 40 NASCAR Cup Series
Oh, yeah, this race is commercial free, too.
racing that bright
That's badass.
the outside Coke Gilliland, the third generation.
You won't miss a lap.
Awesome front row performance, running at the front of the pack with his teammate and trying to stay there door to door with Michael McDowell.
Oh,
Still leading
He's got to hit that invisible bump that's down there in NASCAR Heat 5 if you just barely touch the apron before you go to the corner and your car goes. We're about to be 3-1 for the lead. Cindric pulling Keselowski and Austin Dillon. Gilliland with Priest. McDowell with Logano. The Hoy line. Yeah. Every one of them cars could win. We got a Daytona 500 champion on the outside ready to take the lead. It's Austin Cindric. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Daytona 500 champions right there in the top 10. And they're not the ones you would expect them to be. Oh, man, Cindric and Austin Dillon and Michael McDowell and Logano. Yeah, I think I want to be back there with that little group that's not tucked up in this 3-wide mess. One thing that's weird about these cars by themselves are slower than they've ever been on a super speedway, but in the draft, they draft faster because of the giant fucking spoiler. But if you get by yourself, you're like, worse than ever. Uh-oh, stay away from him. Kyle Larson's got a black cloud over him at Daytona. Remember, we were in Atlanta and he was leading the race and fucking cut a tire. Oh, my. Go, Josh Berry. You're not clear, McDowell. You see the 2-car look loose getting into the corner? I'm old enough to remember the last time that happened. Dude, old Daytona, it was a struggle. It's like, do you want 2 tires or 4? Taking 2 tires at Daytona used to be like taking 2 at Darlington. You were fucked. Crazy to think about, ain't it? Stay on the bottom, Barry. Ooh. We got to keep an eye on Bubba versus Chastain and where Buescher is when he gets to the end of the stage for the points. That was a big deal at Michigan. Bubba had the advantage in the first stage and then gets fucking wrecked by Kyle Larson. Them some sweet rolls. Them King's Hawaiian. Chastain's the bright blue car. We got Buescher down here. Bubba's behind him. That's bad. That's bad. Why do you guys want to push right through there in the trials? Well, that's the worst place to push. I ain't pushing nobody through there until the last lap. Yeah, at a certain point, we're going to have to see that fuel mileage shit. You can't break the race into fucking 5 stages and have them all be 30 laps or whatever the fuck. But at least the first stage, you don't have to worry about that fuel mileage shit. Brad's leading now for the moment. Not for long. I keep waiting for him to go to commercial, but we're not going to miss anything. Side by side. NASCAR nonstop. Oh. Sorry, Junior, I don't want to hear you. Unless you was in the booth in this race, like you should be. But NBC's a bunch of cheap bastards. You cheap bastards. Brad Keselowski's due for a Daytona win. He won the July race, 8 years ago now? That's his only Daytona win. He's got 6 Talladega wins. Crazy to think he's only won Daytona once. Finished second last year in this race. Bet that bed's more comfortable to fucking sit on. Just getting rid of that table and getting a smaller bed made me feel like I have the biggest room I've ever fucking had in my life. One of those things is going out of here next. And I'm going to slide the remaining one into the corner over there and have even more room. So, suck on those toes. Pretty much whole field's 3 wide like I said they'd be. I don't know how much fuel saving's going on. Obviously, the guys in the middle of the pack, it's easy for them to just fucking ride. And so they got a stack up here. Brad kind of backed up to Gilliland, and I saw him stacking up. Boy, that's sketchy. Somebody sneezes, they wipe out 20 cars. Ooh, the king blocker, Joey Logano. Well, he's just looking to block somebody. He was like, oh, come on. Hey, Austin Hill's in this race.
Oh, he's racing with LaJoy.
I think Brett Griffin's a spotter because Austin Dillon's got a spotter back this week. The only thing they changed on the penalty was they reduced the spotter suspension to 1 week, so Austin got a spotter back. Wreck him. Come on, yeah. He just do like all them stupid preachers do that get caught with prostitutes. The devil made me do it. Atlanta's going to be a great race. I wish we were going to that, but I honestly don't want to go to that because it's on the opening kickoff of the NFL, and I want to watch football all day and watch the race. Right. So what the fuck? We can't go to both. So let's just not go to either. Hey, I got 2 scenarios for you. If Atlanta gets a home playoff game, if they win the division and get a home playoff game, we'll go. If they play the Panthers in Charlotte in the playoffs, we'll go. But that ain't happening. So that's my 2 NFL game scenarios. The Falcons win the NFC South and get a home playoff game. I'll go. And if they played the Panthers in the playoffs in Charlotte, I'd go. But Panthers ain't going to win the division or make the playoffs. Tough call. Detroit. Nah, because they're going to win their division. Well, no, Green Bay. Detroit or Green Bay. Yeah, Green Bay's tough, though. Chicago's unpredictable now.
Maybe you get the off chance the Rams win the division and the Niners.
Handled the 49ers the last time they were in Atlanta. You hear that, Yuki? That's the game I wanted when we went to the Super Bowl. I remember being like, Dallas lost to Green Bay, but then I was like, I'd love for Atlanta to. If that Falcons team to play the Cowboys then, Atlanta would have massacred them. You saw what Atlanta did to Green Bay, who beat Dallas. Atlanta beat the dog shit out of Green Bay. I wanted Dallas because I was like, yeah, Dallas probably be the easier one. 2016, greatest 4 months of my life. It'll never be that good ever again. Ooh. I heard Kyle Busch jump out of the gas and I got scared. Yeah, Atlanta bitch slapped San Francisco last time wearing them throwback uniforms too. And beat them the time before that, I'm pretty sure, when it was Atlanta at San Francisco, and Matt threw a touchdown to Julio with like 8 seconds left, and they said, down at the 1, and then they review it, and they said, no, touchdown. And then we kick off, and the 49ers fumble the kickoff, and we score with no time left. I was like, yeah! It's like, fuck yeah! We were like 7-9 that year. I didn't give a shit, though. I fucking hate Kyle Shanahan. Ooh, Blaney. To the inside. Joey's getting the choo-choo train warmed up on the outside. The dreaded choo-choo train. There's my 8-wide racing. Yeah. I just love that it's a Daytona race with no rain,
between drivability and being
and it started on time and everything.
really hard on this two car in terms of making a car that can drive and make big moves, but also accept big pushes and give them. We've seen that early on. So he went to the front, but now being buried to the top.
I hate that everybody has different paint schemes every week because I keep taking an extra second to find who I'm looking for, right? Keselowski? He just called him Brad Keselowski. He knows what cars like. He knows what cars want. He knows what cars like. Cars like.
Number 17 on his inside, his teammate in the fifth third from RFK Racing.
Fifth third. Well, which one is it?
Third base.
Fifth third? What the fuck? Which one? Fifth or third?
Yeah, that's a great report.
Joey's gonna get fucking wrecked.
About setups on the race.
I tell you who I really like. I like Josh Berry and I like Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski. Brad's got kind of shuffled right now. The whole field's 3 wide now.
It's not as
I think
unstable
Josh
when
is gonna
somebody
end up
gets to the back of your car, but when you do that, Steve, you make sacrifices in speed. The car does not go as fast by itself, but you do that.
Do you guys know that cars don't go as fast by themselves in a draft? Crazy.
Some teams will make that consideration. And when I'm watching out of
Blaney's driving that advanced auto parts scheme. Something always happens in that car.
the last time down the backstretch, and they still ended 3 wide on the front stretch. And we'll take the look again.
You know Stuart Haas Racing's doing bad. They got sponsors I ain't even fucking heard of before. They'll put anything on a fucking car. I don't know what the hell Josh Berry and Ryan Preece have on their cars. I can be. Is it there goes my hero or I can be your hero, baby? Which one? Or is it they say that a hero can save us?
In just a few hundred yards. Berry sits second in the Rookie of the Year standings, by the way. And he led his first laps in his first Daytona
Man,
earlier this year.
if I'd been a betting man, I'm sure Gilliland would have been a very attractive bet today. Because you know he would have been out of the top 10 as far as odds. Even though they qualified on the front row, the favorites are going to be Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Joe Logano, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, that kind of thing. Odds makers love Kyle Larson at Daytona for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Just because it's Kyle Larson, I guess.
The second quick look at which drivers are on the
Gilliland in the first 20 laps looks more impressive than his father ever looked in like 15 years of cup racing.
yesterday in qualifying.
Or however fucking long he was in that 38 car.
They had a sensor, just like your car at home. These NASCAR vehicles have sensors in different situations. The car at wide open throttle, the sensor said he was also pushing.
I don't think Gilliland ever had a remarkable run in a cup car other than pushing David Reagan to a win at Talladega.
Thought that they had it cured, but it's going to be a good feeling to see it run a solid 21 laps. And it was Jimmy, the owner on the pit box, has to be feeling good that the car has moved up that many spots. Eric won his 6 years ago when he was with JGR. He'd love to repeat that. How about these front row Fords, Jeff? Up on the high line.
43 got loose off of 4.
First in the playoff standings.
Old Dennis coming up through the middle.
That changes either Todd
He'll be a factor.
Michael McDowell's year. And Todd Gilliland, we are seeing him toward the front.
Denny was so depressed talking to the media after that penalty. He was like visibly just done. That was a major fucking penalty.
I just had to get over this from March.
Right? When I was like, damn, what did he get a penalty for? I was like, what? Bristol? Goddamn, we were there. That was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, they really do. Those guys have shown great speed, and I would say that the Fords in general have really shown their strength on.
What, the 2 best races this year we were at? 2 of the 3 best races we were at. Bristol and Darlington, and the other best race was Kansas. Kansas probably best race all year, though. Darlington second, Bristol third. Yeah, Atlanta was pretty good, too. Yeah. Nah, that race in general was good. That's top 5.
Kyle Busch was about 2 feet.
I will tell you that if he had 22 whenever the Legacy Motor Club gym program is working.
I thank Kyle Busch for trying to make Kyle Busch and Bubba for trying to make our trip to North Wilkesboro worthwhile.
Joey Logano has led
Logano, Keselowski.
the drivers. We're into the
It's changing every 2 seconds. They can't tell you who the top 5 is. Brad's taking the lead. That's all you need to know. This is remarkably clean. that'll change. Somebody will fuck up. It'll either be Josh Berry fucking up or Joey makes a bad block.
I like to be at the tail end of the field.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being where, like, the first car in that line way back there. I wouldn't mind being there. Because you know you're not going to get too far behind, but you're going to be far enough behind to not get fucked. Because they're going to race hard for the stage win. Especially guys like Chastain and Buescher who need it. Chastain, Buescher, and Bubba are in the middle of this pack. I figure Hamlin wants it. He's got to get them playoff points back that he fucking got taken away. Think about it. Denny was close to the regular season points lead too. Well, that penalty takes him out of that. And then they took 2 wins worth of playoff points away from him. Fuck. Denny plummeted down the fucking playoff leaderboard. He's obviously going to be a threat anyway, but damn. It can come down to like 3 to 5 points every year, it seems. Sometimes one singular point like eliminates you from a round. So I see why he's so goddamn depressed. Yeah. You're Denny Hamlin, you've got it in the bag, and all of a sudden how's the spotter even call that? Oh shit, outside! Like he didn't even have time to say outside. Gilliland and McDowell back to the front. 1, 2. Coming to 10 to go. Only goddamn thing that pissed me off today, I touched my ceiling fan when I was climbing a ladder in Assassin's Creed because I reached up and went, and I was like, motherfucker. I'm always worried about what's around me, and I go to climb a ladder and I punch the fucking ceiling fan. I'm like, God damn it. Yeah. Ooh, big move here for the King's Hawaiian car.
That was sweet.
He went for that slingshot move. He separated the 34 and the 38, so he might get clear. 38's coming down to side draft him, hold him back. Nah, he ain't going to get it now. Nice thought, though. Now 38's got a big push coming from Cindric. 9 laps to go. Brad sees the run coming through the middle.
Yeah, Josh Berry just won't push anybody.
Ooh, Cindric. Cindric going to take the lead now. Look at that move. By himself. Cindric just passed for the lead basically by himself. He pulled out behind the 38 and passed him in the middle of the corner. Is that Neil Bonnet on the apron? Oh, God. Got to watch Buescher, Chastain, and Bubba, and keep an eye on Gibbs, too. I thought Cindric was about to get turned around. Brad giving Berry a huge shove. They pulled down in front of Lagana. Now Berry's leading again. Showing a replay of what scared the shit out of me. Damn, Cindric touched the wall off of 4. Caution in it. That's what Lee Diffie's going to say later. Caution in it. Buescher up through the middle with Bubba. Talk about a conflict of interest. Good news for Bubba, I don't see Chastain anywhere near the front. He's really racing. Him and Chastain are separated by 1 point. They're head-to-head. He can jump Buescher, too, if he gains a lot more, like 15 more points than him. But Bubba and Chastain are basically head-to-head for 16th. But then you've got Josh Berry leading the race, who would jump all of them. But until he wins, we'll just worry about Bubba and Chastain. Bubba's got Hamlin with him, too. And Hamlin knows what's at stake for Bubba. And they got Tyler Reddick. I think this middle line has a really good chance of prevailing because the 45, 11, and 23 will stay together. But that's the shitty thing. They're pushing Buescher to the front, who they need to beat. And now Ty Gibbs is creeping up behind him. It would take a lot for them to jump Gibbs in points, but it is possible between this week and next week. Right now, anyway. Ronald Reagan. That's the shittiest paint scheme. I like Ronald Reagan. That's such a shit paint scheme, though. Might as well just put a fucking Cougar on your car and put me on it. What the hell company is ME? Ooh. Pick a line, Josh. Ooh, stacking up, stacking up.
Jr. and I learned that this was really an art form because their styles were very different, their success rates very similar, yet they did it different ways. How long does it take to get that comfort? Or do you ever
Whole field's 3 wide except Logano, who's leading now. Here comes Brad. Big push. Big momentum. Move of the race is Cindric making the move in turn 1 to get in front of Gilliland. That's the big move so far for me.
That's all on their minds right now.
This is the Coke Zero Sugar 400.
We're at 5 to go in stage 1. Short stages work for super speedways because you can pass like 15 fucking cars in 2 laps if you get lucky. I don't know why he's frustrated. He's second now. Yeah. Brad's getting these crazy runs on the front stretch. Joey didn't want any part of that. Joey did not want any part of that push he was about to get. Yee. I told you, it'd be Josh Berry or a bad block from Logano. I guess it's third Brad in there. Because Chastain fell way back. Chastain, I don't even think, there he is up top. I was going to say, I hate to root against Ross, but I'm cheering for Bubba. I was hoping Ross would have lost this lead pack entirely, but he's at the end of it. 3 to go. You mean to tell me we can't do the Clash here every year and make it like a 30-lap race like this and have this much fun? Wouldn't that be nice? Clash back in the day used to be 20 laps Daytona. I would say like make it 30 or 35. It'd be great. I'd say 30 in case you get like 3 overtimes. I think the Clash should go back to Daytona and be 30 laps every year. But oh well, Clash is about 3 hours up the road now. Winston-Salem. Now the field got kind of spread out there. It's going to gather back up here. We're coming 2 to go. Right now it's Bubba plus 17. Chastain nowhere near the top 10 at 2 to go, and Bubba is what? 7th, 8th, right around in there, between 7th and 10th. Why do I feel like this is going to end poorly?
This has been a fascinating opening stage of the Coke Zero Sugar 400.
Sure has, isn't it?
And we've got 1.5 laps to go before stage
I'd like to be on the very bottom. I feel safe on the bottom. Second or third car on the bottom line, I'd like to be. One to go. Busher and Bubba side by side. Stacking up here a little bit. God, what a shove. 3 wide for the lead. Logano, Keselowski, Berry. Brad's got the momentum here. Brad's got the momentum. 17's going to get right to the bumper of the 4, though, and give him a big shove. Josh Berry by a mile. He can clear to the bottom if he wants it. Yeah, go down there. Leave the 17 out there. He's got no help. There was a run come from the 22. Good move by Josh. God damn it, where's Bubba? Uh-oh. Man, zoom that fucking camera out. Josh Berry, stage 1 winner. Busher third. That's big. Clean race. So, Josh Berry getting third place is a big deal. Bubba didn't get any points, but Chastain didn't either, so they're even. And as they run, Bubba's well ahead of Ross. Could have used some points there, though. They're going to be upset about that. I love when they showed that high shot right when they were coming off of two. I told you who was going to win the stage. I was like, yep, Josh Berry. And I was like, he clear to the bottom if he wants it, and he shoots to the bottom. And I'm like, yep, that's where you should go. Guys raced hard, but they weren't going to do anything stupid there. Too much on the line. Good first stage. Yeah, Dylan's got great today. He's going to go to the Falcons Steelers game, and I'm going to go to the race. You got to drop me off at the race early, though, so you can get back to Atlanta. Kind of far. Like, maybe here to Shelby. Something like that.
It's 30 miles, but it says it's an hour.
Yeah, that's Atlanta. So I was almost right. I said from here to Shelby. Marina Baccarin wants to play Catwoman. You know what? I'm down.
Back at Daytona, pit stop's about to happen after the end of stage one. If Joey Logano wanted to learn in stage one, he learned he has one of the best cars in the field. A little bit too tight on each.
All right, pit stops. This is where everything gets shaken up. When do I think the caution clock, a.k.a. Corey LaJoy, will run out? It's too early. Too early, man. Fill her up, please. The hell is Eero? We were trying to figure that out earlier. Google that. Logano, Busher, Cindric, Berry, Larson, Chastain, Bubba, Keselowski, Gilliland. Guessing everybody pitted there, so Logano will be the leader. I don't see any upside to staying out here. This stage is 60 laps, so this is when the fuel mileage shit's going to kick in. Hope you got your shit full. Excuse me. Josh Berry sends another playoff point to purgatory by winning that stage because he ain't going to fucking make the playoffs. Unless he wants to fuck up and win this race. Sometimes I question why professional wrestling's allowed to exist. At today's FMW event, Dory Funk Jr. at 83 years old teamed up with Osama Nishimura to defeat Atsushi Onita and Rajin Yaguchi in an exploding death match to honor the 1 year of Terry Funk's passing and the 50th anniversary of Onita as a wrestler. Dory Funk was 83 years old, making him one of the oldest active wrestlers ever. And Nishimura has cancer and had to sign a waiver to take part in this match. There's a picture of it. Jesus fucking Christ. Goddamn funks will never quit wrestling. Well, I'm sorry. I know we all know wrestling's fake, right? We all know it's. You talk about just hammering us over the head with how fake it is by having an 83-year-old man in the ring, and you have to like barely touch him. Like, come on, suspension. I want a little bit of suspension of disbelief, if you don't mind. Glad I don't watch garbage fucking deathmatch wrestling. And I fucking love Terry Funk and I love Cactus Jack, but I still fucking hate deathmatch wrestling. Euro is a Wi-Fi system. Look up the one with him and Adam Sandler at Michigan. You got to find the one of them at Michigan.
He done it at a baseball game this year. That's why everybody's sharing it. Oh my.
I'll find it. This was Adam Sandler and Kevin James at Michigan.
The stars of the new movie Grown Ups in theaters June 25th. Here's Adam Sandler and Kevin James.
Thank you. Come on, for the troops overseas. Gentlemen.
Suarez just blew up under caution. While I'm sitting here watching Kevin James make an ass of himself. God damn. So, what the fuck happened on the 99? That's a badass paint scheme, by the way. Fucking Coke Zero. Damn. Hope he had fun in stage one. We have our first DNF of the evening, and unfortunately it's Daniel Suarez. Jesus, man. Melted the goddamn diffuser. It looks like fucking icing. It looks like a fucking NASCAR birthday cake somebody made you. Look, we gave you a car cake. Bam! It blows up again. I'm on fire. Boy, I bet it was getting real hot in there. He's awfully calm. Yeah. Alrighty then. That was something. Ooh, should I do Dale Vision for my stream? I told us I'll do Dale Vision. I wouldn't get copyrighted. NASCAR won't copyright shit. If I tried to show an NFL game through my headset, oh, dude, and shit would get shut down immediately. I showed like 15 seconds of an NFL game once, and my stream got goddamn blocked and removed from YouTube forever. It was a few years ago. It was during the COVID year. Pittsburgh was playing Washington, and I was showing the last little bit of that. Suarez on fire, and we're laughing at fucking Kevin James. We got our priorities in order. Don't fucking question me. Can I just say, after moving my room around and shit, I still hate this fucking room. There are no outlets anywhere in this room. The only outlet is over there in the fucking corner. So I can't set anything over here. Which is fucking retarded. I thought about, this bed's really light, I could flip the bed around and have it be up against this corner. I'd have even more room, wouldn't I? But then where would I put the fucking drums? I could put the drums at the end of the fucking bed. Like, not at the end of the bed, but like right here if the bed was facing that way. I can make more room in here. But I'd like to be close to a fucking outlet for when I play my VR. I got that extension cord and a 6-foot fucking cable. But if I'm over here, I'd still be too far away because every goddamn outlet's on that fucking side of the room. There's only one outlet. Who the fuck built this house and said we're going to put one outlet in here in a corner? So your whole goddamn room is like crippled and has to be tethered to that side of the fucking room.
That shit's even crazier in real life.
God. For a second I thought a person was in that on fire. He's on fire. I tried saucy nugs from Wendy's earlier. They were good. I had the honey barbecue flavor. They were pretty good. I like Wendy's nuggets anyway, but yeah. There's where they ought to be running. Goddamn Daytona road course. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever. Because it's the only Coke I've had since 2013. Suarez watching a replay. Boy, Denny Hamlin drove through that shit. Through the fire and the flames, Denny carries on. Whoa. Oh, did Denny stop? Denny's car backfired and lit the fire. Oh my God. That is fucking crazy. Denny was behind the 99, and when the fucking flames shot out his side pops, it lit the fucking fire. That is crazy. That is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. All right, well, stage 2. I don't think Denny's hurt by that. He lost his track position, whatever little he had. So playoff bubble watch, Buescher's the only one that got points. So that was a great first stage for him. And now Chastain's up here in the top 5. You know why? Because Chastain rode at the back and had to wait less time on fuel, I bet. I bet that's why he gained so many spots. Part of the reason, anyway. Wow, this field got really spread out quickly.
Denny Hamlin fined 100 points, $200,000 and 20 playoff points for setting.
And arrested for arson. And arrested for arson for setting Daniel Suarez on fire. You know he's going to catch hell for that. You set Daniel Suarez on fire, you piece of shit. Yeah. He set Daniel Suarez on fire. Does Denny Hamlin hate Mexicans? Jesus. Now it's Chastain plus 5, Bubba minus 5. Gibbs has lost 20 points to the gap. Yeah. Truex didn't get any stage points either. So, and there's only one car out of the race. So if something happened to Truex or Gibbs, it would be pretty big. I'm kind of rooting for it. I want Chastain, Gibbs, and Truex to have the worst races possible. Yeah. No shit. Oh, I just realized we're watching a Daytona 500 qualifying race, 60 laps. So just pretend it's February and we're watching the fucking duel. Would double the cars, though. That they're going to black flag Denny Hamlin. They should black flag Denny. You can't set another competitor on fire. That's illegal in every sport. You can't set anybody on fire. The NFL's got to update their rule book here in a couple of weeks. I always saw that NASCAR race. You can't set anybody on fire. Hey, Bubba's about to take the lead here, hopefully. Bubba is leading the bottom line. Well, Buescher pulled down. Now Bubba's leading the bottom line again. Field bunched back up in a hurry. With Bubba, that they're racing head to head for 23 and 1.
And for the longest time in stage 1, Bubba Wallace in that
Go to the bottom, Bubba. Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. There you go. Bubba Wallace takes the lead. His spotter probably said 22 coming outside, and Bubba pulled up. Oop, couldn't block that one, though. Cowboy, why did Denny Hamlin set Daniel Suarez on fire? Excuse me. You guys didn't hear Bubba's pre-race interview, did you? Said, Bubba, you have the advantage coming to Daytona with your skill set. And Bubba goes, well, let's see. Ross won at Talladega year before last. Busher won the race last year. No, I do not have an advantage. It's like, damn, Bubba, glass half fucking empty kind of guy. Just go high. Stay up there. I'd rather have the 22 pushing me. I don't want the 22 in front of me because it's going to block me and cut my nose off. But Joey pushing me? Hell yeah. I'll take a push from Joey. I'm not used to hearing Jimmy Johnson's voice. Where's he at? Yep, there's Corey. Yep, he's to the inside of Blaney. Hey, Austin Hill's in this group. Daniel Hemrick, Austin Hill, Corey LaJoy, Harrison Burton, Ryan Priest, Noah Gregson. Guys we ain't really seen yet today. Big push out here. I just want to tell you, lap times are 2 seconds off now. They are saving gas. I looked on the ticker at everybody's best lap, and everybody's best lap is 46 something. Right now, they're all running 48s and 49s. So it has begun. Bubba led that lap with a lap time of 48.148. His best time in the race is 46.6. So, I mean, they're still under 50. That's really not that big of a fall off, but you can already see they've lowered her down. Well, I'm glad Austin Hill made it past the first lap tonight. Parker, great run last night. Parker finished second yesterday. I think he was scored second or third. Yeah, him and AJ were glued to each other all night. I said they're going to take this fucking thing, and then they got crossed up on the last lap. They did everything right until it matters. You can see it on the throttle tracer and the lap times. They've backed off. It's the draft, man. These cars, like I said, by themselves are slower than ever. And the draft, still pretty goddamn fast. They'll hit like 205 or 210. But if they run by themselves, they barely hit like 184, which is crazy. I don't mind Bubba just going out here and leading the fucking thing. I really don't mind. He's using slightly more gas, but it's not going to be enough to make a difference. The only time it's going to make a difference might be in the third stage. Right now, I'm not worried. Go lead the race. Go win the stage. And hope Ross doesn't get a top 10. Right now, Ross is running top 10, but barely. Bubba's doing a good job. He did a good job in the first stage. There was just nowhere to go. He was in the middle line most of that, just trapped. Here he was able to make some moves and get to the front. Hey, guess you're staying out of work Tuesday to play Star Wars Outlaws. Me. I can't go to my important job Tuesday anyway, so it's a perfect time to stay out of work. I hope Star Wars Outlaws is good. It looks fun. It's basically a GTA Star Wars game. Star Wars Outlaws. It's like GTA, but Star Wars. And you play as an ugly chick for some reason. Because remember, women in video games are no longer allowed to be attractive. Even though the girl that plays her is like absolutely gorgeous, they uglied her up in the game for some reason. Which is the current gaming trend. Now the whole field's 2x2. What happened? It just makes it easier for Bubba to lead and control the race. You know, in that fishing game I got, it has an internet browser, and you can open YouTube and have like a YouTube window open with a video playing while you fish. Just sit there and watch YouTube, and I'm not kidding. I was like, this is the greatest game ever. When I saw it had the internet browser, it's like, dude, best game ever. Hey guys, I learned how to lure fish yesterday. It's a lot harder than the shit y'all saw me doing the other night for some reason when I decided to keep streaming and start fishing. Daytona! Diddly diddly diddly. Ask me. I still like WWE had a pay-per-view called Great Balls of Fire. And they take a picture of Sasha Banks in front of the sign, and it blocked part of the letters, and it just said, "Eat balls." Or Big Cass is making his entrance, and it's him standing there like this, but he's blocking the C, so the screen says, "Big Ass." Eat balls. I remember that pay-per-view because I was at a Metallica concert and didn't watch it. Because Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe wrestled, and I really wanted to see it. But I was at a Metallica show. Ooh, wow. What a push. What a fucking line. Corey LaJoy, Noah Gregson, and fucking Van Gisbergen. Van Gisbergen should be well prepared for Daytona next year after running all the Xfinity races in this. Boy, I love how there's such large gaps between Austin Dillon's quote-unquote successes. Oh, remember that thing he did in 2013, and then he did a thing in 2018, and then he did a thing in 2022? Well, everybody's hero, Donald Trump, calls those people suckers. You're a sucker and a loser if you join the army. His words, not mine. But people love him for some reason. They'll just ignore that he actually fucking said that. You know, God bless our troops, but they're fucking suckers and idiots. Quote Donald Trump. Think I'm lying? Look it up. Bad news for Bubba. Chastain's leading the bottom line, and he's fifth. So Chastain's turned up the heat here in stage 2. You're watching a point battle in real time. Well, that playoff grid would look better if we called the race right now, wouldn't it? Right. Blaney running out of gas might have fucked Bubba Wallace and Ross Chastain's seasons. Yeah. And Cindric wouldn't even be in this fucking picture at all. Now, credit to Cindric, he was like third place that day. Like, it was shocking how good he was. And then Bell blew up and Blaney ran out of gas. Biggie Muffins. Dude, them little fucking bite muffin packs are amazing, ain't they? You ever had them? Oh, shit! Ross is in it. Noah's in it. Larson, Gibbs, Bowman, Truex. Ooh, Truex got hit hard. Oh, my God. What just happened? Oh, Noah's car. What the fuck? Noah's car's coming out of sideways. Like a fucking crab. Gibbs drove away from it. A lot of cars drove away from that. Corey's in it. No surprise there. And Bubba missed the wreck because he was leading the goddamn race. Hamlin. Hamlin's car looks pretty bad on the right front. Noah, just stop. That thing ain't going to fucking make it back. What happened? It starts around Chastain and Noah. Goddamn Corey LaJoy. Or maybe it was now. It might have been Larson pushing LaJoy. I think Corey was getting pushed from behind. I want a dog pile on Corey, but I think Larson shoved him into that. Or somebody. Or was it Hamlin? Or it was somebody. Goddamn, Larson really was just up his ass. A lot more cars made it through that than you would think. I think Chase got through. Oh, no, he got clobbered by fucking Truex. Might be okay. Oh, this will show it. I hope we can get a better angle. They're zooming in on fucking... Kyle Busch was just ahead of that. Now, these cars are pretty resilient. I bet you half the cars in that won't even be affected. They'll keep going like it never happened. God, what a mess. That was the widest wreck I've ever seen at Daytona. It literally covered the whole backstretch. I was like...
That's one of them. If you try to do that fucking challenge in 05.
Dude, the fucking NASCAR Heat 4 and 5 challenges are even more brutal than those. The ones where it's like, dodge the wreck at Daytona and come around and win from like 30th in one lap. I'd like, fuck this. So that, if Chastain, I'm hoping Chastain's car is completely fucked beyond repair. Gibbs is okay. Truex might be damage we can't see. Trying to figure out if Corey caused it. That's like everybody breaking up. Did Corey really cause that or he get shoved into that? Everybody's this close. They just want to jump on Corey and be like, you fucking idiot.
Well, it came from who we expected it at least.
It looked like Larson was on his ass, but the camera angle really... Yeah. I'll call that the wide one. Dude, I'm still tripping at how much Rhea Ripley's sister looks like her. They look like twins, but she's like 6 years younger than Rhea. But they look like twins. Goddamn Denny Hamlin set Daniel Suarez on fire. Corey LaJoy and Kyle Larson wreck everybody. What's going on? can't wait to read the comments about how Denny set him on fire. Denny's out for everyone, no matter how he has to get them. First comment I saw.
Of course, LaJoy Rick.
Oh, here's a good comment. I'm going to read it in what the guy's voice sounds like. Are you ready? He probably sounds like this. Mexican's got his tacos well done.
Did you see that? Penalized me 100 points.
Looks like he had too much Taco Bell. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm reading actual comments, by the way.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR is
Denny Hamlin should be penalized.
what would you like?
Another one. Denny Hamlin should be penalized. Once again, Denny Hamlin.
And by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Stupid meme.
Great crowd here at the World Center of Racing on an 81-degree evening.
I'm Jonathan Davis. Please send me $5,000 to make another Korn album. Denny's out. God damn.
For setting him on fire.
Penalty.
That's karma.
Racist.
He burnt that Mexican. I was reading actual Facebook comments.
Crashed where there was at least 18 cars.
Cowboy, you're having a week. Why'd you set Daniel Suarez on fire, you fucking racist? No, that was Corey. That was all Corey. Larson was like half a car length off of him, actually. Carla Joy! Woo! NBC went and found the goddamn angle to show that it was Corey's fault. Carla Joy! Getting Bubba Wallace in the playoffs.
Oh my god.
Denny's right front's completely broken. I see why he got out of the car. God damn, dude. You're just riding along. Corey LaJoy. What a season he's had. Corey LaJoy is on his 2011 Brian Vickers arc. Without the fucking angst and anger. Come on. Tell me that one car can't run. Take that one car out of this race. They're about to run out of time on the DVP clock. Yeah.
Well, you can see it sparking right there as it drags the racetrack. It'll be very hard for
You're dating him. Yeah. I was kidding, Cowboy.
the damaged vehicle policy. And now
Anybody going to pit here?
the front of the field is the
Yeah, you can pit here. You make it to the end of the stage. So now that caution makes all that fuel saving irrelevant.
to go so inside.
So now we go race for a stage win here.
Logano comes to pit road. An important note for the 22 team.
Shit, you're dating a Mexican. I wish I was.
Opening out. Fuel only handling better. Parker.
For Austin Cindric, who pits for the 5th position, very happy that race car fuel only. Biggest problem for them, they have no internet in their box. They're not able to get pit boom.
Bottom left, Chris Buescher looking to defend his win. Fuel only.
Christopher Buescher.
No tires ready for the leader, Bubba Wallace. He just gets some fuel and he's out of here.
A lot of fuel only stops. Buescher, Keselowski, Logano, Bubba, Josh Berry, Cindric, Gillen, McDowell, Burton, and Blaney. We still got a lot of good cars left. Chase Elliott went to the garage. I guess he's just got internal damage that they can't get past. Corey LaJoy. See, I tried. Look, am I not fair? I tried to give Corey the benefit of the doubt. But the defense rests, Your Honor. Well, at least nobody flipped. Well, I got what I wanted out of that wreck, mostly. So far, so good. I'm having a good night.
I'd like for Truex to be.
We got an interesting development here. The internet for the entire garage area has gone down, so now teams can't check their fuel mileage. Yeah, internet's down for the entire garage. Nobody can tell what their fuel is. I think NASCAR did that shit on purpose. Turn the internet off so they can't fucking fuel save. So I said Corey LaJoy must have cut that fucking Ethernet cable. Use your hot spot. Them hot spots are pretty good these days. And 9 cars done for the. That's such bull. That's the only thing that's got me mad right now. Other than that, I'm very happy. Tyler Reddick made it through that wreck. He'd be the NASCAR Thunder Lightning Challenge car based on where he was during that shit. Fucking back when Triple H was Triple HGH. How fucking jacked he was. Dude, he came back from that quad injury and was just fucking tanked. Yeah, Triple HGH.
The Coke Zero Sugar 400 here at Daytona. We are under caution, but speaking of that, I want to say thanks to all of our partners, all of our sponsors for bringing all the green flag action live for you all night long here from Daytona International Speedway. So there is a lot of cleaning up going on. There's a lot of repair going on with about 18 cars involved in that accident.
They're still working on Ross's car. They're running out of time on the clock. Same for the 48. Ross is rolling out of the pits again. That thing ain't fixed. Yeah, they got T-Mobile. I can vouch for that. I had T-Mobile for a couple of years. If you weren't in a certain area, you were fucked. Nah. Corey LaJoy, woohoo! Everybody went for a ride. Denny Hamlin and the terrible, no good, very bad week. Going to Darlington, though, that's got to be Denny's best track. Darlington.
This is Ross Chastain's view. The view he did not want to have when he's trying to lock himself into the playoffs.
Yeah, I've been watching the repairs on this car. He's the first driver below the cut line currently. And this is another view you never want to see.
And fucking Bubba and Chris Buescher are running top 5. That's tough. Harrison Burton. Oh, Harrison Burton made it through that. Jeff Burton said, oh. He was happy. Until Tyler Reddick takes him out. Oh, yeah, you're right. That'd be a good scenario. Bubba's plus 34 now. If he comes out of Daytona plus 34, he's in. Now, the bad news is Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Todd Gilliland are still running with good cars. Truex still running. Gibbs, I don't think Gibbs got much damage at all. Truex had more damage than Gibbs. They're not done. And they're still not done. Look at that outside line because of the choose cone. The fucking outside line has like 30 cars. Green, green, green. We're only halfway through stage 2, guys. Now they're going to ride around for a while. They've already got like 3/4 of the field on the outside. The ever-present Josh Berry. That's his new nickname. Joey's a great pusher. Joey might be the best pusher in the field consistently at every one of these races.
Fuel is important. It's no longer required to save. Everyone topped off. They have enough to make it. So now, much like stage one, it's go. Go as hard as you can all the way to the end of stage two, trying to collect those points.
Already a separate
Well,
pack of
up until tonight, Marty, Chase Elliott had the best finishing percentage in this field. He completed every lap bar one. That stat changes.
So the regular season championship pretty much goes to Tyler Reddick now. Hamlin's out, Chase is out, Larson's fucked. Tyler Reddick's regular season champion.
No, and I haven't seen it either. But I saw smoke, and I was so far back in the pack at that point. I was just trying to get.
There's my 8 long racing.
Somebody hit me from behind, and unfortunately, neither one of those things happened. So just a bummer, hate it, but
There's only 5 cars out of the race, if you can believe it.
I think everybody was just trying to get to the stage and put yourself in a good position for that pit stop. And I think that's where kind of all the games had originated. But definitely a bummer. I hate it for everybody involved. Obviously, gonna have to go and have a really good week next week. But we've been pretty lucky these last 2 plate races. So we were overdue. Unfortunately, we had to serve our time.
And Lee, it's amazing how quickly his mindset shifts to Darlington next week again, still in the fight.
Darlington's the best track Chase hasn't won at in his career in Cup.
With so many cars lining up single file because they were penalty cars, they had to at the back of the pack. That killed the energy of that bottom lane. Then it became
Choo-choo.
worried to be on the bottom because you would lose the draft.
Choo-choo.
Immediately got to the top to make sure they didn't be the one that was the first one not in the top. And look how it's changed the complexion.
And count your way back to the 8th place car, and you don't have to rub your eyes. You are seeing correctly. It's Shane Van Gisbergen in his first Cup race on the high banks of Daytona International Speedway. SVG has been in the
Who just got his full-time ride today.
just earlier today. Trackhouse announced the 3rd entry in the Cup Series for next year, and the 35-year-old Kiwi
That's a sick paint scheme he's driving.
a career
Purple and black with a yellow number on the roof.
Every time I talk to him, he talks about just how humbling the ovals in NASCAR basically is to his career and his accolades. And I remind him, I said, well, the good news is you get to show up at a handful of road courses and kind of humble everyone else. His raw speed at the road courses cannot be denied. He's going to
Choo-choo.
Cameron didn't go his way last night in the Xfinity Series.
We almost got halfway through the race without this bullshit.
Absolutely. The goal for today was to get some good runs for Shane and learn a lot. He's still new at these drafting style tracks, but I asked crew chief Travis Mack what that announcement today that he's going full-time Cup racing next season means to his team the rest of the year. And he said the announcement takes a lot of pressure off of Shane and allows him to just be more tuned
I know
into
he's
what
fast.
doing on the car and what he needs to do on the racetrack, Marty.
Give him a shot with Denny Hamlin out of the infield care center. He is fine. What a
This will be great.
for you. So, what did you see out of your front windshield? And also, how much did the racing change from stage 1 to stage 2, Denny?
Well, stage one, everyone was kind of going all out there because we were inside that fuel window where we were able to run 100% and then get to the end of the stage. And then stage two, obviously a little fuel saving going on, which kind of causes a little stack up. But it just seemed like some guys wanted to go, some guys didn't, and it just caused a little contact there.
All right, Denny Hamlin out of it early here in Daytona.
His podcast will be the real money this week.
Think about somebody
I barely listen to Junior's show anymore, but I listen to Denny's every week. Busher, Logano, Kozlowski, Bubba, Cindric, single file. Inside line's coming though. We do have an inside line coming. Well, now it's probably fucked because Blaney went to the middle and Haley got too far ahead, but yeah, they'll get back to it. I knew Gibbs' car wasn't hurt from that wreck. Oh, we got some cars pulling down. Kyle Busch, Gilliland, and McDowell. That'll change the energy of this. All right, good. Break up the choo-choo train. We don't want to see choo-choo trains. Now Bubba moves down. He was fourth on the outside line. Now I know that line will go somewhere because he's pretty fast. And they are in a fuel window, so they don't have to save anything now. They can go all out here. The timing of that caution was pretty good. Bubba to the lead. See how easy that was for him?
That inside line is just training them.
Yeah. I think the top line got a little complacent and was going slower. Fucking front row cars. Bubba, just pick a line. They're going to try to snake around you here. There was 2 front row cars and a couple of more Fords behind them. I thought they would just go to his inside and leave him. I'd love to see Bubba win this stage because Ross is fucking 1 lap down in 32nd. You got to maximize your chances here. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing for Chastain and Bubba because, goddamn. McDowell, Gilliland, Justin Haley, Harrison Burton, Josh Berry. Hey, at least we're back to racing. Ooh, let him have it. And that 44 car showed up this week. The one that Greg Biffle refused to drive because he said they didn't pay him what they owed him. Penske 1, 2, 3. Ooh, big stack up. Yep. Reddick was in the middle of the wreck and didn't get touched. What a season he's having. Yep, that's Larson. And, yeah, he's on the lead lap too. Larson's on the lead lap. Oh, big stack up. Better lift out of that one. A little bit. Larson was at the epicenter of the wreck, and now he's up here fighting for the lead. Damn, Bubba got really fucking shuffled there, didn't he? Penske 1, 2, 3. Eric Jones was in the fucking wreck too. He got nailed. I knew a lot of them cars would come out of that wreck like it never fucking happened. I called that shit, and I'm still shocked to see it. I'm shocked to see him get up to the front that fast. Yeah.
So very cool, and this is a pretty cool race so far tonight. We've had a big one. We've had some great racing. We've had some good passing. Different leaders. Out front, it's Joey Logano, who has led the most laps this race so far at 21, and he's being shadowed by his teammate Austin Cindric and Ryan Blaney. It's a Team Penske 1, 2, 3. And those guys did a great job of finding the middle lane. They all went down there together.
10 laps after the caution.
Jeff, we haven't spoken about Tyler Reddick.
Christopher Bell's up here for the first time. I thought I saw him. Is he at the back of this group? Yeah, he is.
Many people think the championship favorite right now. They have been fast every weekend. Leading that bottom lane. Haley in that 51 car.
Former Daytona winner Justin Haley. And a delicious looking race car. I hate to say it, but I'm fucking hungry, but I'm not ordering food again like I did yesterday. God, if we had a long red flag, I thought Cindric was going to ramp off the bumps down there. Is that not going to be a penalty for forcing someone below the yellow line? Hey, Kyle Larson's leading.
A lot of drivers were big fans of Austin Cindric right there to save that race car. That would have been a huge wreck. Being pushed by his teammate. Oh, a little bit of contact there from the side.
Oh, he ran over something down there.
That is to me.
No, he was too wide.
I don't.
Or he gets a push that gets him out of control. But either way, the fight
That's tough.
kind of body slams the two. I can't believe it was intentional.
There's Corey, last car on the lead lap. I don't think he's on the lead lap. I think he's already been lapped at least once.
Driver data here to know that you think they're in control of their car the whole time, but sometimes, like Jimmy was talking about, that pocket of air.
They got Bubba some spots back.
Bumper, it's almost scaring you. Yeah, I just think the drivers are getting more aggressive in the pushes, right? And you're being pushed. Your front bumper is on somebody's rear bumper. There's nowhere for you to go. Guy behind you keeps pushing you.
Halfway next time around.
Going this stage is probably only going to get more aggressive.
Yeah.
Race car drivers, and all that happened with Austin Cindric, and he just jumped back up in there in the middle. Let's go. Let's do some more.
They're not normal. If they are not normal. Well, the reactionary flexibility that Austin Cindric just displayed at 190 miles an hour was extraordinary. As Kyle
Extraordinary.
in search of his first top 5 at this racetrack. HendrickCars.com Chevy.
Best driver in the world, bitch. Larson's leading at the halfway mark. Stop the count.
Kyle Busch. That Cheddar
Larson, Logano, Blaney, Gilliland, Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Reddick, McDowell. Ain't it nice when you get to see every lap of a fucking race? Take a piss at the end of the stage. Oh, I think the 43's got a flat. 43's got a flat. This might bring out a call. Oh my God! Yeah, that's a yellow. Who's blowing up? Vangisbergen blew up.
Great.
43's got a flat, and Vangisbergen blew up. Caution.
Well,
Son of a bitch. Vangisbergen was doing a good job. Got half a Daytona race under his belt. Hell, that caution probably saved the 43. I don't think they would have threw one for him. Yeah, 43 will be all right.
where's the tire caucus?
It's Hoya laying over there. So two different things happen here. 16 blows up. Did Truex cut a tire too?
Was that? It looked like the opposite side.
There had to be a piece of debris or something somebody hit. I did see some shit bouncing around out there a little while ago. Oh, great. Denny Hamlin set another one on fire. Get out of the car. There you go, little safety guy. Give that man a raise.
Safety culture.
That's ironic. Ironic sponsorship. Truex cut a tire too in the back. I was right. 43 and the 19 hit the same piece of debris. And here's a guess. Did the piece of debris go through the fucking grill of the 16 and blow him up? Or was that just a coincidence? 43 and 19 both cut a tire. They had to hit debris.
That piece Cindric threw on the track.
Might have been. That was weird. Show me the grill on the 16. I'd like to see it. Can't see it through all the goddamn smoke. Definitely one of them Daytona races. And the cautions are stopping the fuel mileage shit. That's good.
The Coke Zero Sugar 400 has ended prematurely for Corlick Racing's Shane Van Gisbergen. Check this out. There were multiple
Truex was the
incidents
first
happening
one
at
to
the
blow
one
a
time.
tire
Martin
way in
Truex
the
Jr. with a
back.
flat front left. Eric Jones and the plume of smoke is
That's a lot of smoke. Good God. If we were playing a NASCAR PC game and we had that much smoke, the game would have crashed.
Everybody was able to get around him.
Well, the flat is obvious very early for the 43. Everyone behind does a nice job of kind of getting around him. I'm not sure what happened. It's crazy to think that that flat tire and the expired engine are connected, but the timing
He doesn't like
says
the outside lane. Moving left.
That was all happening 1, 2, 3 because Truex was way behind just coming off turn 2. He was experiencing that flat, and then this is Van Gisbergen bringing it back to pit road.
Yeah, that fire is out of the pipes. Clearly from the engine failure. We've seen several fires tonight, but that was just an engine related.
It's crazy.
Just one of those days
Not to an Xfinity Series race because he was
when
in
you don't want to wake up.
position and then was just in the wrong time.
Vangisbergen's a big dude. I think he and Cindric are the biggest guys in the garage.
And obviously that's not going to happen. They felt like if they were to make it to the end, they could have a top 10 finish here, which would be
That's a big motherfucker.
learning on this drafting track. On that incident, Shane came on the radio and said, I didn't hear or feel anything. It just expired.
Spied. Last night, a spotter told him he was 3 feet off the car in front of him, and Shane said, "I don't know what that means." Meters. He needs meters, not feet.
Well, there's a lot happening. We expect a lot of yes, but a lot of crazy things that we don't normally see. But any insight into what might have happened?
It's Daytona, y'all.
I don't know what all that chaos, but talking to the shop in our war room, we knew we had some damage on the 43 car from that previous incident. We thought that the toe was off in the front, and when I saw the flat tire, I thought maybe just wore through the tire due to a toe issue. But with all the other chaos,
Imagine if a car blew up like that right in front of the field going into a corner. Good God. Guaranteed wreck. Good thing they were all at the back when this happened.
bring out the caution. I'm not sure if the 43 was able to stay on the lead lap or not, but I know he was very thankful to look up in the mirror and know that the caution was coming out.
Yeah, had a lot of speed. Back to you, Lee.
Yeah, kind of. We were settling into a rhythm with about 15 laps to go in stage 2, and then it all came undone.
Lee Diffie adds a lot to the broadcast.
All at the same time.
Almost makes you think NASCAR's a real sport like it used to be.
Or something off the 43, maybe hit the oil cooler or the oil pump belt on the 16 if it was a lap later or 2 laps later. But to be on the same straightaway,
Latart's saying what I said.
shocking to me that those are connected. I mean, it's obviously not an oil leak. I mean, we have fire pouring out the pipes. The engine has expired. Just eerie coincidence. Crazy timing.
Well, what's crazy to me is Truex had a fucking flat tire before any of it.
Yeah.
He was way behind him.
Daniel Suarez, now Shane Van Gisbergen.
This is one of those nights where, as the
Some weird things happening here.
clean car starts to
They're doing more work on Ross, who's still a lap down.
that damaged clock, as you mentioned, that minimum speed, may be able to continue repairs, but you want
I am thirsty. I'll save my mid-race piss for after the stage ends, though. Yep, stretch my legs for a minute. Every lap being shown, I haven't really gotten up and done anything.
It's like being at the race.
They're doing this again for Atlanta and I think Phoenix, commercial free. Let's see what's the best way to stand when I play with this thing hooked up. I guess right here. Post a comment if your favorite driver had a fucking issue today.
They tried to run me over with the getaway car.
They did. Everybody's making fun of how low energy Jimmy Johnson is. Yeah, it's very exciting. Good racing at Daytona. He is pretty low energy. Oh my God, there was the next president of the United States in that commercial. I like the way Lee Diffie says Daytona. Daytona.
One of their own, Martin Truex Jr. in his final drive here at Daytona as a full-time driver. was announced, Truex's Team Toyota teammates were asked about his impact both on and off the track.
I really respect Martin because he's done NASCAR
I was there.
his own way. He doesn't get caught up in the pageantry of NASCAR. He does what Martin does. He's been very successful at that.
Martin Truex Jr.
I feel like when you think of him, you think of Toyota for sure. You know, what he's been able to accomplish with them over the years, transcending to the top of the sport.
I've wanted this since I was a little kid, and just never give up, man. Never give up on your dreams, no matter what happens.
He is one of the top 3 drivers, I feel like, in the Cup Series.
Always had a great working relationship with Martin. He's just been one of the best teammates I could ever ask for.
With over a decade of success as a Toyota driver, Martin is one of only
Working on Truex's car.
to earn the NASCAR Cup Series.
Look at that fucking left front.
32 of his total
The left front splitter on Truex's car is gone.
is the 19 car. The best of luck, the fight in the playoffs, and at the moment, he's still leading the way as far as the race on points in the playoff.
What a career. Two-time Xfinity champion, Cup champion, and one of the drivers said it. He's done it his way. He really has. His values and his morals, even as the sport has changed and it's become more aggressive and sometimes even more acceptable to knock someone out of the way. He said, that's not how I race. I'm going to stay true to who I am, and he's been successful doing it.
It's funny when they
Remember that time you cost me $25 when I had Chase to win the Southern 500? You fucking walled him, Truex.
Bass Pro Shops.
I ain't forgot that. That was during the COVID year. We got some cars pitting.
That mold as we see some cars peel off
That could come in handy later.
with his short sprint to the finish. We'll see what the decisions are for all these teams, Marty.
Yeah, Todd Gilliland giving up third to come to pit road. This is the team that needs a win, and this shows it. Not worried about stage points, but this will make the next stop shorter.
Kyle Busch pitting.
Position he was told, here's the play. We take the 4 tires now. Maybe the stage break we only do fuel. That will save time for sure.
And released and sent.
Yeah, below PP. It's a long fucking caution. That was a lot of smoke and fluid, though. Smoke and Fluid was the name of my band in high school. Corey LaJoy to the garage, officially. I get on Twitter and 5 INTs is trending because of Trey Lance. Cowboys fans losing their shit over Trey Lance throwing 5 picks in a preseason game. Oh, dude, I got to show you. Did you see that play in the 49ers Raiders game? Okay, you're going to love this. It's the most preseason game play in the history of preseason game plays. Yuki probably saw it because I'm sure he watched because he loves 49ers. All right, God damn it. I'm trying to get to where it'll go full screen for me. Throws it up. Batted up. Caught. Fumbled. Picked up. Fumbled again. Picked up again. Lateral. Lateral again. Oh, fumble. Oh, lateral again. Oh, fumble again. Oh.
Did he go to overtime or something?
I don't think they do overtime in the preseason. I think they just say it's over. But that was incredible.
This is setting up for
Yeah, you can do what play I was talking about.
stage 2 as we welcome you back to the Coke Zero Sugar 400 here at
No more bullshit preseason football.
everybody getting assembled after their respective stops, the ordering correct, and getting ready, Kim, for a mad scramble.
I'm going to have, 8 laps here? Can't believe Kyle Larson's on the front row.
Of the 3-team, Ray Wright is the
Oh, yeah, you tied, yeah. There's no overtime in preseason. Because who the fuck wants to watch an extra quarter of preseason football?
The catch, you're seeing it right there. In 2000, LSU captured its fifth College World Series title as an outfielder for the Tigers, and that finale right had a game-altering out that saved 3 runs. That catch helped LSU get to a 6-5 victory over Stanford. The game-changing catch was captured by a photographer, making the moment live on forever. Today, that photo is
Excuse me.
hanging in Wright's office at the shop. He told me he looks at it every day as a reminder of hard work. And speaking of catching, he's actually catching the hose during pit stops with Wilson's teammate this weekend, the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Town, we're a Big Ten network. I'm not sure if we can promote LSU food up there, but I can appreciate it. You see the smile? Yeah. He saw the picture of the picture, and he got that smile, came back. That's pretty cool.
Ray was at RCR when I was there. Such a hard worker. Put everything into it.
I look forward to going to bed on a fancy new bed every day now. I sleep good, but if I wake up, I can't go back to sleep on that bed. I don't know why. It is. I'm not used to firm beds. I've never been good to firm beds. The bed at my friend's house in Ohio was like that. I didn't sleep for a fucking week. Lawson, Logano, Keselowski, Blaney, Busher, Reddick. Bubba gained some track position because he stayed out here. He's going for the points with Chastain in 32nd. I tell you what, I like the cut of Joey Logano's jib. Larson is the kiss of death. I'm so scared with him being up here. That fucking gap from Reddick to Blaney. Bubba wants to get up there with his teammate and best friend. Bubba's between his best friend and his teammate. He's in a good spot. Brad shoving Larson way out there. Whoa! Look at that shit in the back. Why are we blocking back there? No. I don't think there'll be this many cars left at the end of the race when they're racing for the win, do you?
I almost want to say there ain't gonna be this many cars at the end of the state.
Darlington's not easy. It is really not easy. So you better be good today. Wallace and Gromit! Line of Toyotas up there. Bubba, Reddick, Bell, Gibbs. What's left of the Toyotas? Brad's had a great race today. Brad and Joey been the two most consistent cars. Come on, Toyotas. 4 to go. We need to go to a Cheddar's one of these days when we go to the race.
Kyle Larson at inside lane. He's never won a race at Daytona.
He's never had a top 5 at Daytona. Fucking chair. Can't get comfortable.
Switches lines with 3 to go. His teammate Chris Buescher is pushing Larson. Logano's in behind him. And then Kyle Busch just ahead of Michael McDowell. Hendrick switches to that low line. What a recovery that was right here before. After side-slapping with Kyle Larson, it could have been night done for Cindric as we go on board with thanks to Hunt Brothers Pizza.
I'm speechless, y'all.
Watch this push right here from Logano. Right to the rear bumper. This is where the cars drive the
2 to go, stage 2. Who's gonna die? That Larson race win diecast would be a nice one. It really would.
Of his first stage win at Daytona. Brad Keselowski looking for his first stage win this year.
Brad got a win at this time.
Hold on tight. Last
Go, Brad.
two coming up.
Oh, great. Shit's fucking insane.
Oh, Keselowski
Yee.
Blanco Logano knew he couldn't do it. Backed out of it. That was a smart move.
Even so, though, the loss of momentum.
Them Penske cars.
Inside lane.
I see Bubba behind Haley and in front of Reddick. Pulling for that outside line to get a big advantage here. Oh, boy. Eh. That camera angle's terrifying because you can see the cars going back and forth. Damn. Oh, big move there. A lot of big moves being made over here in turn 4. Joey's going to have to block. Oh. Logano 3 wide for the win. Logano, Blaney, Keselowski, Larson, Gilliland. Bubba got a point. NASCAR 98. That was the first video game I ever played. You know what we don't need to happen? Bubba to win this race, and here's my scenario. Bubba wins because somebody throws a block and wrecks themselves, and he wins. Well, that win don't count because Austin Dillon's win don't count. You know, that'd be all over social media. Somebody throws a block on Bubba and gets wrecked. Bubba wins. They'll be hollering, his win shouldn't count.
He gets forced below the yellow, takes him 4 wide and wins.
Yes. That win shouldn't count. So get ready for that. Washington Commanders. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I think I told you guys I've made up my mind. I will not call them the Commanders. I'm gonna call them Redskins. Fucking Washington Redskins. I will never. I will.
Like I just say Washington.
Yeah, I'll say that.
That's what it is now.
I'll say Washington or the fucking Redskins. I'm not saying Commanders. I ain't saying the football team. They're the fucking Redskins, and it's stupid that they ever had to change their fucking name.
It's funny. We was watching preseason.
Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever?
And the names of teams, and there hasn't been any problem.
Jets,
Giants, Chiefs,
Under caution for the end of the second
All these
stage
teams.
here at
And I
Daytona
go,
International Speedway.
Like,
Lee Diffie,
what is that
Steve
team with
Jeff
the W?
Burton
That's
with
the
you.
Commanders.
Great
What
to
kind
have
of
Seven-time
stupid
Cup
fucking
Series champ
name is
Jimmy Johnson
Commanders? And
joining
I'm
us
like,
as well. Dale
they
Jarrett,
wasn't the
5-4
Commanders.
Hitbox.
I'm like, it was actually a little
Marty
bit
Snyder,
weird for
Zach
a while. They
Burns,
were
Kim
calling
Coon,
the football team.
Parker Kligerman. Got the whole gang
That was
here.
a weird time.
So if I stream any Washington games this year, they're the fucking Redskins. Because that's what everybody wants them to be. That's what Dan Quinn wants them to be. So that's what the fuck they are.
It's like the fucking name.
Yeah, yes.
Which is the crazy thing to me.
And for any metal fans, I'll put it to you like this. One of my all-time favorite bands is Black Sabbath. Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, Bill Ward. Ozzy got fired. They got a new singer, Ronnie James Dio. They were still Black Sabbath, and they were still awesome. Well, they do a reunion with Ozzy years later. Well, then, after that's done, the other guys in Black Sabbath go, well, we kind of want to go back on tour, but Ozzy doesn't want to tour with us, so we can still be Black Sabbath. So they get Ronnie James Dio back. They're still Black Sabbath. Ozzy sues them. You can't be Black Sabbath without me. Well, motherfucker, they were for like 20 years. You got fired. So Ozzy sues them. But to avoid going to court, the two guys, Tony and Geezer, the two leaders of the band, go, fuck it, we'll just change our goddamn name. We'll be called Heaven and Hell. Because the first Black Sabbath album with Dio was called Heaven and Hell. So we'll just call ourselves Heaven and Hell. And like Ronnie James Dio would do interviews and go, by the way, we're still Black Sabbath. Everybody calls us Black Sabbath. So Washington's still the fucking Redskins because Heaven and Hell was still Black Sabbath. That's fucking the metalhead analogy for you there. I still called him Black Sabbath.
Brad stayed out.
Brad stayed out? What?
Pit road's going to get lively. Marty Snyder.
Was he one of the guys that pitted before? Because remember, some guys pitted under the Angus Bergen caution, but I don't know. No, he wasn't. He was not one of those cars. So why did Brad stay out? Weird. Yeah, still cracking with Ozzy. How you gonna sue them for being Black Sabbath when your ass got fired from Black Sabbath?
Oh, Brad can wait and
Yeah, he can. You can just come back around. Maybe that's what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Give you more fuel. Yeah. When they're taking one to go, he'll pit again. Because you know guys are going to be saving gas. And it makes it a little easier to get to the front when they're all saving gas. So I see their idea. Or you just ride and avoid a wreck if you think it's going to be that bad. Washington's still the fucking Redskins, by the way. Why didn't the Chiefs have to change their name?
Washington Redskin football team Commanders.
There was a big commotion. Dan Quinn wore unlicensed NFL merch, and it was the Commander's W with the little redskin feather hanging on it. And people went, and they said, and the NFL's like, that is not a licensed piece of NFL merchandise. Doesn't need to be. So fuck what? It's fucking Redskins. Blue Emu. This guy made his profile picture CM Punk when he was choking Drew McIntyre with a camera cable. Oh yeah, that's when it was happening.
sponsors, simply go to nascar.com/fan rewards. And we want to thank the fans for turning out in force tonight for this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar 400. All right, let's get an update on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with Marty. What you got?
Yeah, we've been embedded with a 47 team. A lot of cars pitted with one to go, including Stenhouse's crew chief Mike.
I like the cars that pitted with one to go. I like that strategy.
Yeah, we're just trying to put as much fuel in our car as we can, knowing this will be the last run here. He who has the most amount of fuel with the shortest amount of stop will put themselves in good position here at the end, and that's been our game plan all night. Is just kind of ride.
Well, no, Robert Trujillo left Ozzy's band, Yuki, just because it was a great opportunity. Robert had been with Ozzy for like 7 years, but being Ozzy's backup band doesn't pay as well as being in Metallica. So Ozzy told him, yeah, go audition. Ozzy actually encouraged Robert to audition for Metallica because it was a great opportunity. So, no, Ozzy's generally good with his band away from Black Sabbath. In the early 80s, he wasn't. He fucked some of those guys over. But Zach Wilde and Robert Trujillo and all them guys he was with, he was pretty good to them. Mike Borden was the drummer. Randy Castillo was the drummer. They like Ozzy. Ozzy actually encouraged Robert to go join Metallica. This is strange, and they've all just pitted. McDowell, Berry, Kyle Busch, Burton, Zane Smith, Justin Haley, Austin Dillon, Austin Cindric, Chase Briscoe. What in the fresh fuck? Count the cars without wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically 7 because Austin Dillon's win doesn't count. So here we go.
Thanks to Brandon Benesh and RC Athletics inside their world as Michael McDowell leads the field down the backstretch into 3. It's amazing the work.
Ooh, Logano. Blaney, go with him. Yeah, they got back in line. Blaney let him in. So this running order is fucked. In the best possible way.
This is where that dumb shit where everybody took the extra lap to get for extra gas and they're all gonna fucking wreck out. And this is gonna be your
Ooh, right now it's Bubba minus 21 if McDowell was to win. I don't think he'll make up 20 points at Darlington. I don't think that's possible. But I don't know. I mean, McDowell winning or Berry winning or Kyle Busch winning would be disaster. Or Justin Haley winning. It's tough to look at right now if you're cheering for Chastain or Bubba or Chris Buescher. This is exactly what these guys want. Get this shit strung out single file, motherfucker. Fuck saving gas. We're going to string this out. Hope we catch a caution in the fuel window. If we have to have one. Right. They just pointed out the top 11 cars, there's 2 wins, and one of those wins doesn't count. RCR being fast at Daytona does not surprise me. They've always been good here, even when they suck everywhere else, so I'm not that surprised. But Kyle Busch was top 5 race-winning contender at Michigan. Austin Dillon won Richmond and was going to win Richmond fair and square. Was. But the speed at Daytona doesn't surprise me. Fresno State versus Michigan. Zane Smith got LaJoyed yesterday. Zane will land on his feet somewhere. I don't know if it'll be in Cup next year. I was junior's Xfinity team was Carson Quapple, Bubba Pollard, Connor Zillich, in 3 of the 4 cars.
I love Carson.
Man, what a move by Haley.
Cedric took that push and picked up 2 or 3 spots and then immediately jumped to the outside.
Talk more about Barry Parker. What you got?
Well, as we watch him in that top lane running in the 3rd position, something interesting on his radio when they got going on that stage, he was pushing McDowell. His spotter came on the radio and said,
What the fuck is up with my drums today?
pushing McDowell. And Jeff, I think this is something interesting that fans don't always realize. There might be discussions about who you're going to work with before a race, but sometimes
Yeah, he's been stuck there for a while.
just sort of have who you work best with within the race. That's exactly what they were trying to do with McDowell to show him that they could be.
God, we still got a long ass way to go.
When you go into this race, but you just have no idea. You can have a teammate, and for some reason your cars don't line up well. You can't push that guy.
Nemechek's leading the bottom line. He was in the wreck. Boy, there's a lot more cars up here all of a sudden.
Leads the winner, leads the way, and he was so close at Talladega this year as well, Michael McDowell.
Yeah, he sure was, wasn't he?
Close to not dying.
It's also close to Noah Gregson literally winning me $1,000.
All those chances up there. Ready, win.
Noah would have been $1,000, Dylan. And when McDowell went high, I went, oh!
Coming to the line. Oh, right. The one guy you didn't know.
I had 6 cars lined up with like big money. Noah was the biggest, and he looked like he was about to take it when McDowell shot high.
Oh, God.
I'm still glad I didn't bet on this damn race. Look at this shit. Corey!
He almost fucking gave the Kevin a vote. That was wild.
Corey's so slow, that might be a caution. I don't see him making it back to the pits from there. Corey LaJoy's going into turn 1 like slower than stink off of shit. So I don't know if he's going to make it back around.
Again, thanks to Brandon and RCR for letting us inside that world of spotter-driver communication.
He ain't told him to wreck anybody yet, has he?
That is the craziest top end I've ever seen. In the middle of the fucking race.
McDowell, Haley, Barry, Nemechek. Justin Haley showing some muscle now. He's good at this. This is not a fluke that Justin Haley's up here. He's actually good at this.
Michael McDowell is his crew chief. Travis Peterson stressed about it. He said no. He told the driver, let's go ahead and control this race for now.
Justin Haley's trying to not let him control the race.
As we get closer to maybe the final pit stop here, Kim.
Well, Dave, for over half the field, they have this race circled as their opportunity to get into the playoffs with a win. That includes Justin Haley, who has won at Daytona in the Cup Series before. Right now, this team, though, having so much fun with the progress they have made this year. It's been a complete 360 from where they were right now. Justin giving no feedback, just the spotter talking overall happy with the handling of that race car.
How about the run from Legacy Motor Clubs? John Hunter Nemechek in third, just ahead of Josh Berry. Well positioned.
Lee Diffie's like me. He's losing his voice.
Is the comeback man from hiccup in qualifying to that flat earlier?
Yeah.
Jones is
A Penske car, any Penske car, is probably the car to beat.
Every time I see Joey, it's just pissing me off. Why do you have to be?
Yeah, why couldn't he have been in the wreck with Denny? I think a Penske car is the best shot to win if we're talking raw power, but I don't, that's not a guarantee here.
I got no clue because with 20 to go, shit's just gonna be fucking weird. A lot weird.
It's going to be really weird when this goes green all the way to the end, which is honestly just as chaotic as if there was a bunch of cautions. Yeah. That was such a loud reel. When I was at SummerSlam and LA Knight beat Logan Paul. You thought the Browns just won the Super Bowl or something. People were going ape shit. I knew LA Knight was big because I was walking down the street to the stadium and I kept hearing guys go, yeah, 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 yeah. Every Everybody's saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. I need to up his overall in my 2K24. They got L.A. Knight way too low in that game. He's like an 83. He should be like an 87 or 88. Yeah. Bubba's starting to inch his way back up there. He's what, like fourth, fifth in line on the bottom. Why is the Southern 500 not on NBC? I mean, I don't really give a fuck. I'll be at it, but I'm just saying it's a big deal. That race should be on NBC. No NFL game next Sunday night. Season starts 4 days after next Sunday night. Oh, we're so close to football. Remember, there's a Friday night game too, the first week uh, in South America. Neither team is allowed to. They're not allowed to wear green because apparently of like gang violence. I'm like, you got Green Bay and Philly, and neither one of them is allowed to wear green. I guess the Eagles wear black and the Packers wear white and yellow. McDowell, Haley Nemechek, Larson, Kyle Busch on the bottom. Josh Berry, Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, Daniel Hemrick, and Bubba Wallace. Stenhouse has the fastest lap of the race, a 45.6, but that was all the way back at lap 28 in the draft. Lap times are quicker this run than they were earlier when they were saving, by the way. Earlier in the race, when everybody was saving, they were running 48s. Everybody's running 47s now. So it's a little quicker. I don't know who the fuck's going to win this thing. It's anybody's guess. Yeah. Legendary. Jeff Burton's eating muffins. How unprofessional. Hey, Ozzy. Ozzy. Have a good nap in the attic, Mr. Ozzy. Must have had a good nap. You're still staggering around. Oh. Oh, yeah. Most chaotic top three possible. Uh-oh. I smell a wreck. I didn't like the way Cindric and Logano were off center as Brad was pushing Logano. Oh, they hung Hemrick out. I like McDowell's strategy for the sake of all of us watching. Ozzy.
same speed, 194 miles an hour. Running
Stenhouse doing my NASCAR 2005 Dover strategy because the fuel mileage in the game is broken at Dover. Everybody at Dover can make it on one pit stop except you. You will be like 2 laps short of halfway, and the rest of the field will go like 3 laps past halfway. But if you ride 5th to 10th, you'll make enough gas to get past halfway and make it on one stop. I felt like such a genius when I was 11 years old. I was like, haha, I'll run 5th, and I'll pit later. Yikes. Lift, motherfucker. Get off the back bumper of that 51. Where's Blaney? Oh, Blaney's back there. He's further back. I'm surprised I ain't seen Blaney in a while.
he thought that might have contributed to that backstretch accident. McDowell covers. Haley ducks low. And Josh Berry's got John Hunter Nemechek and Kyle Larson behind him on the high line. McDowell is doing a beautiful job covering, whether it's low or
McDowell won the pole for a reason, you know. Whoa, big move by Haley. Woo! Picked up a big shove from Cindric. 2 in the 22 had a big run
Because you can pull right there. He used it to
and
get
clears the 34.
push from the 20.
Haley is the most restless I've seen in this front group. He's all over the place. He and Josh Berry, but yeah. Oh, McDowell went to go to his inside, and Haley went down there.
Summertime Daytona race is celebrating his 5th anniversary of winning here in that rain-shortened event. And he's at the front of his field. And here comes the rain.
Everybody has to pit one more time, no matter how you look at it. It's just all about how much time do you have to spend on pit road.
Joey Logano pushing Cindric. It's Ford heavy at the front, and that was emblematic.
It's been this way since we went to the Gen 6. Cody Ware's doing a good job today.
They hold down the top 6 spots right now.
Innocent Ware. Fuel window's open. I would think pit as early as possible.
Look at Justin Haley's move, Jeff. This got your attention. It did, because there was a big move on the inside with Cindric and Logano. I mean, that was as close as it gets.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan's reaction to that move.
Oh, wow. I wonder how a man that wants the ball at the end of every game does as a spectator, as an owner.
Yeah. 39 laps to go, this time across the stripe. It's setting up for an epic finish.
That's a hell of a crowd for the summer race. Heard my pack stands. Dennis Quaid is Ronald Reagan. Oh, Haley and McDowell going to get themselves taken out. And the whole field wrecks on the final lap, and Cody Ware wins. At least there wouldn't be any playoff implications there. He's not full-time. I'd have been tempted by that. I would have been thinking like Haley or Gilliland, somebody like that. I'd have looked at Haley and Gilliland, and I would say Kyle Busch, but he was like a favorite for some reason. Who's going to wreck coming to pit road for final pit stop? Somebody's going to get run over. I would pit as early as possible. If I could get a group to come with me, I'd pit as early as I can. There's a risk either way. You run long, and the guys that pit before you catch a caution before you've pitted, so they cycle through in front of you. Or you pit early and not enough guys go with you, and the rest of the pack stays out, and they go faster than y'all while they stay out longer. Ozzy. Meow.
Oh, how nice it would be to hit pit road with a pack of Fords and fucking tire fingers, bloody tires.
How quick will NASCAR be to throw a caution tonight? Pretty quick. They'll be pretty fucking quick, I guarantee it.
Somebody better be upside down.
Good news for Bubba. Chastain's still 31st.
Ross gonna fucking dominate, darling.
And a little 3-car breakaway for the moment. 51 of Haley, Barry, and Nemechek. Everybody's kind of getting ready for pit stops, I think.
36 to go here in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Justin Haley for Rick Ware Racing leads the way, and he's led more laps tonight than what he did when he won in 2019. He only led
No shit.
that night to get that victory in the summer race here in Daytona. Let's take a look at the Toyota driver update, and it happens to be John Hunter Nemechek, highest placed Toyota runner who sits in third at the moment. Started 31st. Having a great run.
They're trying to get strung out for pit stops.
Next Toyota's Christopher Bell down at 14.
Wow. All time. That's crazy.
Minimum of 3 starts, though.
And he's running first.
Toyota's a long way behind Nemechek.
Austin Hill's leading the bottom line.
To go if you come to pit road.
Ain't he? No, that's Cody Ware. His car looks similar to Cody Ware's from far away till I saw it was a Ford.
Can do when you're on pit road. History says
That's Cody Ware.
and we heard
I just couldn't believe that Cody Ware was leading anything.
time in the pit box as possible. To do that, you have to save fuel. Let's listen in to Kyle Larson of the 5 car. Give me a little more on the saving.
Oh, they can save like crazy running the top like that now.
I keep having to
We talk
remember,
about
too,
saving
it's
gas like there's such a cruise control riding around here. Every driver has a different tool. They have digital
Right?
lights, sunlight.
Yeah, right where Austin Dillon and Todd Gillen are running at.
See if they're 50% throttle, 70% throttle. There's 100 different ways to do it. Each driver has their favorite, and the crew chief and the driver have to keep coaching each other. And there's no harder track to coach your driver than Daytona because you don't want to be on the radio because you got to stay off the radio and let the spotter.
Why you clawing my new bed?
Show you, look at those dots on the 22's dash. There's some sort of resistor. We don't know what it is, but
I said, all right.
and he is trying to hit that target of saving fuel. The problem with while he's doing that, look at the bottom. The guys on the bottom lane, they decided they're not going to save as much fuel. So, yes, he's saving fuel, and yes, he's going to shorten his pit stop.
There's Corey again.
But look how much track position he's lost as his bottom lane has decided they're going to
Cody Ware's in the top 5 leading the line. How long until they snake out and try to put him in the middle and get around him?
doing my best as mine.
Truex is pitting.
Couple laps down for the 19.
Might as well pit by yourself.
Corey intentionally wrenched you.
Might have finally cut that
Just fucking
tire.
hard right, Corey.
At least they caught him at a decent spot.
Goes down the 19, comes to pit road. And now let's talk about the
Truex
human
blew
aspect.
another
Computers
tire?
are great.
And they didn't throw a caution for that?
How much fuel you need
I'm shocked.
as a driver. You have to
Honestly, I'm shocked.
get on single file, not have an issue getting your pit box the right way.
Told you they'd be eager to throw a caution. They had every reason there.
Out of your stall. And then the gas man. We have to have a clean
The dangerously slow Martin Truex Jr. Not used to saying that.
if you need 2 seconds. 1.8. Make sure you stay for all 2 seconds. And then on top of that, Steve, so many times we see when all these cars try to get on pit road, 10 cars at a time, trying to come out of this pack. How many times have we seen Rex, Marty, them trying to get on the pit road? It is not uncommon at all. Yeah, green flag stops here at Daytona, Jeff.
Thing's fucking dead tonight, ain't it?
There's even a game within the game. Not only what the drivers are saving with fuel right here, but also what happened back at lap 98, Steve. Paul Wolf told me we took the time to fill up at that stop. Other drivers in the top 10 and teams did not take the time to fill up at that lap 98 stop. He said, that's our entire game. This next stop will be shorter. Yeah, remember, this is a accumulation of the day.
Yeah, but what happens when you get a shorter pit stop and you come out way ahead of everybody you were drafting with and you're slow as fuck with no drafting help? Remember I said this race going green is just as chaotic as if they throw a bunch of cautions? It's kind of setting up for that.
Daytona 500 when he ran out of gas. So this fuel strategy
They're going to ditch Cody Ware pretty soon. They probably view him as an anchor.
I think the 51 or Justin Haley gets the 51 shows that they can do something.
Yeah. Justin Haley's had a good year.
51 is kind of crazy.
He's had a really good year.
Look at the last 6 years of the 51. Look at average finish.
Remember when I said they'd ditch Cody Ware? That was Bill's attempt to ditch him, but he didn't get clear of him. But Bubba's going to follow him. And they'll all follow them. There you go. I told you they'd fucking get around him. They were not going to let Cody Ware be the leader of their fucking line. Yeah. Did it to Hemrick earlier. Certain guys are just not going to follow. The choo-choo train's winning out right now.
I'm kind of getting weirded out because Larson might get a top 5.
Well, that's how you know we're not done with cautions.
That's the only thing right now that I'm like, this don't make sense.
Justin Haley leading does not surprise me.
I think it does me with as early as he started leading.
Now that inside line. Now they got Cody Ware further back in that line. They get back up here with Bill, Bubba, and Hemrick. And Brad. I think the good cars outweigh the bad. Now they got some real good cars in that bottom line. They're coming. Haley just noticed. And Josh Berry.
Well, John Hunter's also a Toyota. He's on the outside. I wonder if he would. Am I crazy? I thought McDowell was second.
At one point he was.
What?
Yeah, where the hell did McDowell go? He's back there behind Cindric now. Shit happens fast.
In the Coke Zero Sugar 400, Justin Haley leads Josh Berry, and here is Christopher Bell. It has been a somewhat quiet night for the Interstate Batteries JGR Toyota, but the guy who has had an extraordinary season is now at the front of this pack at a critical and crucial stage.
You can almost feel it. I feel like it's a summer day on Daytona Beach and you're watching storm clouds roll in. You're not sure when they're going to get here, and that's what this race looks like. It was at the top. Now it's on the bottom.
That top three still is terrifying.
So when they want to pit, they
Oop,
can get there
more
quickly.
moving going on.
Lap after lap, they kind of everybody gets a little more antsy.
25 to go. Nobody's pitted yet.
Joining Joey Logano again with the Hunt brothers. Ryan Blaney will be somewhere close by like they have.
I don't like waiting so late to pit because then you have way less time to recover. At this point, you're not going to recover from any mistake, but you really won't recover from a mistake with less time.
Yeah, we really are. The conversation around the forefront trying to save fuel.
Jimmy Johnson bringing a lot of energy to the broadcast.
Understand what the 42 is doing for fuel. And it really appears that those first 3 rows of cars have a really difficult time of saving fuel. The sweet spot seems to be in that 4th or 5th row, which will allow you to save the most fuel.
That's great information, Jimmy, and that's what I think everybody's trying to figure out. And, if you're in that fourth row, Jimmy, you get
Barry's
one
been
up, I can say,
impressive
all right,
today.
Yeah. From start to finish, Barry's been one of the best cars.
front and then pit, right? I think there's going to be this
And to not
rush to the
fuck
front
up.
before they come to pick
Yet.
up the box.
Look how great Larson is and just fucks up every time.
Catching Truex again.
Martin Truex Jr., who had the
Haley makes another move.
That happened earlier when Eric Jones had his moment and Shane Van Gisbergen blew up and Truex is staying well.
Truex got way out of the way.
Jeff, how much notice do you need?
Some 3 wide here in the middle of the pack.
You want to hear 5 away, or can I just tell you one time on the front stretch as a driver, what did you prefer for heads up before pitting?
10 laps. Just tell me 10, just so I know it's on your mind. I don't necessarily need to be looking to be to the bottom.
This is getting sketchy right here.
So then I knew, okay, now tell me 5, right? But
Now we're 3 wide.
and I could go ahead
If y'all get 3 wide and they're stuck on the outside and can't pit,
quite a bit of time. Jeff, terrific point. And Joey Logano just asked that question of Paul Wolf a moment ago. He said, how long until we stop? He said 5 to 7 laps. But they also reminded him, Steve, worry about the track condition a little bit. Logano is at arguably the best car tonight. He's back in 17th now. Does he have to gain some of that back before they
there's nowhere to go. Oh! I said, oh, at the 4 coming. If I was Bubba, I'd stay on the bottom. Why'd you get up off the bottom? You're going to have to get to pit road. You're not getting to pit road from that line. And the next 4 to 5 laps, guys are pitting, maybe even sooner. And Bubba got off the goddamn bottom for some reason. There's going to be a wreck going to the pits. Yep. Rowdy. Burton just said exactly what I'm thinking. There's going to be a wreck. 3 wide, and not everybody can go to pit road. Josh Berry. You know, the Fords want to pit with the Fords. I see Fords in every fucking lane. How are they all going to get to pit road together? Exactly. We're coming to 20 to go. They're starting to string out again up top. You notice that? Oh! John Hunter's going for a ride. Caution. Hell of a save. They threw a caution for that. Well, now that takes the green flag pit stops out of the equation. Now it's just about where you come out of the pits. Yeah. Larson kind of gave him a bump. And they were leaning over to the left like he wanted to go to the bottom. He was probably going to go to the bottom when he got clear, and Larson... Boop. Yeah, Larson drove through him. You see his eyes like, what the fuck? You can see it in his eyes how pissed he is. He's looking around like, what the fuck? Larson's been a weapon tonight. I like how even though they paved it, it's still bumpy as shit down there. Alrighty. A mighty shove.
He'll be fine. He has to be in the fucking back. He's not
Yeah. He's lucky to. It's a mile to go before you hit the inside wall. I just kept waiting for a wall to come into the picture. Yeah, they're showing last year to this year. Do what? I think it is. Pit's not open yet. Not open yet.
So now the challenge at hand is still real. Everyone has to come to pit road. So now there's a bunch of factors in the equation, Lee. First of all, how much fuel do you need? How much did you save? How much fuel do you need to just complete the next 19 laps? Second, how much fuel do you want? Is this
excuse me, on their shoulder, and they're going to try to almost engage the car before it starts. That time is going to be key.
People are ripping Coil of Joy from us cutting up in front of the tail end of the field a little while ago. That's pretty stupid.
You get air mixed with the fuel, it slows everything down. It's kind of all on your shoulders right here. Now, some cars towards the back, they might decide to take tires. They might say, hey, I have no track position, so let's not risk it.
Here is the big move presented by Pods Moving and Storage. And this was a little earlier when Justin Haley said, I need to get down, and I'm going to get down in front of Austin Cindric. That was a pretty aggressive move, and it got all of our attention, including the attention of Michael Jordan, where he said, wow, that was aggressive, that was decisive, but for Justin Haley, and here's Rick Ware racing forward.
Yeah, I wish I had that money.
And we're great. The other thing, Steve, you did a great job of explaining the role of the team. What's the role of the driver? The role of the driver. Get down there, go as quickly as you can.
Kyle Busch is leading y'all.
Position your car on pit road, so as soon as the guy is done fueling it, you can leave. If you get in your box too far, the person in front of you can block you. You've got to do your job. You also don't want to get too close to the wall because now the gas man can't get over there and do his job. Driver's got to be perfect as well.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, nobody.
It's the money stop. Well, actually, it would have been great to have pit the lap before that. If you pitted the lap before that, you'd be a leader right now because you stay out while they pit. So somebody should have pitted. I kept saying pit, pit, pit. I was right. Give me my fucking cookie. I was right. A lot of fuel onlys. There's going to be some guys getting hit here probably. Too long. Cindric, Keselowski, and Larson. McDowell, Kyle Busch, Logano, Blaney, Barry, Briscoe, Bubba. I think you got to be in that top 10 right now to win. So he must be stopped. Did Haley change tires? 2 anyway.
It's so funny when drivers have races like Larson.
Yeah. It's like Kyle Busch's Bristol 2018 race. I want to say it was 2018, the fall race.
Or what was that race that Ross had where he had like fucking Chase and Blaney and
St. Louis. Year before last. Why is NASCAR so quick to throw a caution? We were just robbed of what would have been a fun green flag stop sequence in favor of what will become the Coke 0422 and a half. And David Land said, well, we just haven't met the quota for cautions yet. So the Coke 0422 and a half. Daytona's allergic to good finishes.
we get the 3-wide finish that we got in the first 2 stages. Oh no, this ain't gonna be good. It's fucking Brad and McDowell's up here. They're gonna wreck each other coming to the line. Hand the win to somebody that don't deserve it.
Well, the good news is I don't see Austin Dillon anywhere in the top 12. But that never stopped him before. Him and Logano will survive. Because Logano ain't in the top 12 either. I don't think so. Oh, you're right. I read it wrong. Ooh. Goddamn, BJ. Was that Joe Hendry on the side of his car? Ouch. For a second, I didn't see Logano's name on the leaderboard, and I got excited.
I blame Bale, but only because
I have 16 to go. Keselowski, Cindric, McDowell, Larson, Logano, Kyle Busch.
about 20 laps ago, Michael Jordan showed up in the 23 pit box, the car that he owns. He's here to support his driver who's already led here tonight, and he knows that Bubba Wallace has a chance to not just work his way above the cut line, but make his way into the playoffs, locking in with a win here tonight, Marty. Dave, you would think the
Got some work to do.
for the night. It is not for Kyle Larson. He ain't
They were talking about getting Larson to the end. His pit stop was like 2.7, if you remember. So did they really get enough gas? Yeah. Well, Kyle Busch had like a 4.5 second stop for gas only. Green. And the strong cars are up at the front. The strongest ones, the Penske cars, McDowell, Brad. They've been the best cars consistently. It's already starting. Fish you! He owes him one. Here's the part where we're 2x2. What'd I tell you? We're going to be stuck 2x2 and nobody can go anywhere. It's just going to be pushing back and forth. Remember, I told you guys it's going to be 2x2 when it really matters. I'd almost bet that a Ford's going to win. Brad Keselowski got a penalty. Brad Keselowski. A restart violation. That's kind of fucked. And Cindric was the leader, right? Brad did go early, from what I saw. Yeah. Yeah, Brad jumped. You could see it. That sucks. Brad pitted. He made his penalty stop, so that's well, no, he's still out there. I guess they're going to argue it for 3 laps. Out here going to cause a wreck after getting a penalty, like he's Chase Briscoe or something. Yeah. Brad still ain't pitted. Can I look at data and see how hard he was on the gas? In comparison to where Cindric was at that point? Yeah. That third lane ain't going anywhere. They get like halfway through the field and stall out. Okay, so if Brad doesn't pit, what's it got to lose? He's already locked in the playoffs. Just stay out there. They're not going to score you, but just stay out there and be like, fuck y'all. Oh. Fried? Fucking Robbie Gordon at Montreal? Okay, he's pitting. Damn. I was hoping he'd stubbornly just stay out there and race like it never happened. I underestimated that third line. I said they'd get halfway and not make it. They made it all the way up to the top 5. They're still at a big disadvantage. It's the middle line and the very bottom that's going to be the best here. It's going to be hard for that third line to stay up here. Yeah. Yeah. McDowell's got the best pusher in the field behind him. The absolute best pusher in the field. Good thing for Bubba, there's a lot of repeat winners in the top 10 now. Bad news is the one leading the race is not a repeat winner. They'll go 10 and a half. Look, they'll go 10 and a half and piss us off at the end of the race. I would like to be Michael McDowell right now with Logano pushing me. Hello, Brad. Oh, not Brad. Larson. Why did I say Brad? Hello, Larson. Woo! He's tired of pushing. He didn't want to push anymore. That got the third line up here. Larson doing that got the third line the jump they needed because it slowed down the other two. If a repeat winner wins, Bubba goes from +1 to +23. Because before the race, well, actually before the race he was -1. Excuse me. 10 to go, y'all. Take Keselowski out. Bam, he non-factor. Oh. Two-car tandem, baby. Bring it back. Bubba's 3 wide in the goddamn middle. Ah! Larson! Larson almost wrecked Cindric again. Can't believe that wasn't a wreck. Oh, Lord. And it didn't hurt Cindric at all. He had a big run down the front stretch. Oh, no! Whoa! 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 Bubba, get through, get through, get through, get through, get through, get through. Oh, my God. Bubba's car is all fucking jacked up. Yeah. It might have been. Yeah. Unless he got... Yeah, he didn't get lapped yet. Joey's glasses! You see Joey's glasses like crooked on his face? Oh. The funniest part of that was seeing Joey's glasses like over his nose. 5 cars done. Goddamn Justin Haley was in it. Bubba got beat up pretty good in that. Yeah. He drove away, but he got beat up pretty good. All right. Larson's trying to fucking kill somebody tonight. Oh, it was just a bad bump. God! I'm watching Bubba's. I'm trying to keep an eye on his tires. He gets doored there, hit there. I'm going to be looking for the 3 car coming through here. Cindric, Josh Berry, and Kyle Busch got through. Bowman! Nope, he got hit. I thought Bowman was going to get through there. Oh. Yeah, you know, they added an extra thing on the side of the car to keep it from flipping. Job not well done. We had a half a flip anyway. Oh, yeah. Go, Bubba, go, go. I just, every time I watch the replay, I'm just rooting Bubba through the wreck. Like, come on, get through, get through, get through. Same thing as a couple years ago. Oh, yeah, he got through. Austin Dillon without a scratch. Again. Bubba tried to gas up there, but damn Larson's car didn't slide out of the way. Ah! Whoa!
To be fair, Kyle,
One of the worst wrecks I've ever seen. Ricky Craven at Talladega spun, car got in the air, and he went into the catch fence. This car,
Look how close Bowman is to getting by. Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm so glad Austin Dillon made it through.
Terrific nights, but it is over. Michael McDowell was. Here's the view from Chris Buescher.
Bubba's on board. That right front's what's pissing me off. It's going to be a problem.
Amazing. I mean, it doesn't even look.
Brad's going to win, and we
100
can
pounds
thank God
plus
for
the 34 car.
his track.
At these speeds, it flies in the air like a matchbox car.
It doesn't get any less graphic, does it?
no, it does not. And
It just got pounded.
again, Cedric gets into the back of the 34 and starts all this, but when you see the fire out of the pipes, that's him lifting out of the throttle. And he knew he was trying to prevent it, but he just had too much speed and didn't lift soon enough.
There's about 14 cars involved in this second big one
38 made it fun.
here tonight. And for some drivers, maybe just maybe that moment, their playoff chances evaporated. Bubba Wallace was in it. He's come back to pit road. And the 2311 crew check it, do some minor repairs, and away they go. For Michael McDowell, the night's over.
That's 3 weeks in a row that Joey's
That
ready.
car did not fly any
Richmond,
further or
Michigan.
roll, and it came
Yeah.
back down. Larson was in the
Joey's been wrecking for a month.
Well, we talked about the safety innovations of this car and exactly all the work NASCAR's done to keep the car on the ground. Let's take a look at our Toyota virtual car, and we'll kind of go through the pieces and parts. There are the flaps on the hood to let the pressure out from underneath the hood. There's also the flaps on the roof to slow the airspeed down. What's new for this vehicle that we currently race is that green cable right there is connected to another flap underneath the car on the diffuser. It makes a tremendous amount of downforce going forward, but when it gets up in the air, it actually can act like a wing. So the right side flap, when it opens, it pulls a pin and releases the flap back on the diffuser. It all looks great, but how does it look when things go bad? Well, let's turn the air on in our wind tunnel and take a look at this. So we'll take our Toyota, we're going to spin it around, and as we spin it, you see all the flaps open, and you see that red light. That's kind of where high-speed air is hitting those flaps, and that is slowing that airspeed down. Remember, how does a wing work? The air over the top of the wing is faster than the air underneath, and it lifts up. Well, check this out right here. The 34 looks good. He's on the ground.
At least it didn't totally flip over.
22 right there. The flaps open like you would expect to keep it pinned on the ground. The concern is the additional contact. Watch this 22. Sends this car into the air. The roof flap is open. That's slowing the air down on the roof.
And it didn't even damage the driver's side of McDowell's car. It fucked Logano's nose up, though. Surprised Bowman's car didn't explode with the fuel cell getting tore up or something.
And the important thing to add to that is that was an implementation in less than the last 7 days after Corey LaJoy went at Michigan. So NASCAR acted swiftly. There's a good look at that right.
So I'm looking at Josh Berry, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Zane Smith, Todd Gilliland, Harrison Burton. Right now, yeah. I wish they'd give us an update on Bubba's car. We ain't even seen him since he drove through the wreck. Or is that him back there with all the shit tape on his fucking car? It's because he's only one spot in front of Ross.
Of how that has impacted and helped the situation. Richard Childress Racing in the Brez Tree number 3.
Austin Dillon's going to push
Nah, he's gonna wreck Kyle Busch for a win.
That would be
Kyle Busch will fucking quit tomorrow.
Kyle Busch.
Yeah, he was right in the middle of all that and somehow missed it. Randall, how did you do it?
I don't know how we did it, but it worked out great. We've had a really good cheddar Chevy Camaro all night long, so we're still here at the end.
Cheddar.
Great. We'll see what happens here. See how those guys line up in front of us. I would assume we'll be on the second row. I would assume the 4 doesn't go with the 2 there. So we'll see what
David Land. Oh no, the 3 car made it through. He and I have a lot of the same ideas.
a teammate right behind you. I hope those 2 work together well, and we'll push forward in this. We've kind of been in this situation before last year where we both restarted on the front row and got worked over and didn't make it happen. So I know those 2 both got it on their mind to kind of overcome that and redo it a little bit. So we'll get these 2 hooked up and take these 2 Chevys to the front.
Remember, a win in the next 2 races, that's the only path to the playoffs for Kyle Busch. Kim?
And Dave, Austin Dillon, like we mentioned, within striking distance of another win, a much-needed win to get into the playoffs. It's been a busy week. Earlier this week, the NASCAR-appointed appeals panel ruled against Austin Dillon and his team for that penalty from Richmond. I talked to crew chief Justin Alexander. He said the appeal is a huge distraction, but a necessary evil. It took 80% of the time he would have been focused on prepping for this race weekend, dedicated to that appeal. They'll do a final appeal on Monday. I asked him, what would it mean to win here tonight, knowing how good Austin is at drafting? And he said, tonight, a win would be a mic drop for this team after everything they've been through after the last couple of weeks.
That's a great way to put it. A mic drop moment. Could it happen for Austin Dillon? Let's join our Hall of Famers. Dale Jarrett, Jimmy Johnson. Guys, put the helmets back on. Put yourself in this situation. What are you expecting over these closing laps?
Jimmy, I can't imagine there's going to be much less pushing and shoving going on here in these last laps.
No, it's only going to, the intensity's only going to ramp up. If I'm sitting in the seat, did we put enough fuel in the car?
Yeah.
We know there's going to be another caution. So it's how many more cautions, how many more laps, and then which lane do you need to be in, and trying to create that opportunity.
We're gonna restart with 3 to go.
Here inside the top 10.
Cindric, Barry, Kyle Busch, William Byron, Harrison Burton, Christopher Bell, and then Gilliland and Austin Dillon. People are going to be so bummed if Byron wins. They're like, oh, this for a William Byron win. Oh, absolutely. His first win was this exact race.
Exceptionally uncomfortable. He's going to have to put his competitors in positions that they don't want him to be put in.
Who can win and make
It's
the
just
play?
what's
Oh,
required. And every driver knows, and any driver that's
Fantastic.
race knows that these next 3 laps are as intense as it
Junior's going to shit his pants if Josh Berry wins. You know that.
happens when it doesn't work out. They all are happy they didn't get in that wreck, but they all know there's a good chance
I hope somebody just shit cans the 3 car, like blocks him, like bodies him below the yellow line. Like, get the fuck out of here.
you have to push, you have to shove, you have to block. And that's why Jimmy Johnson 7 times
I bet Dale's riding with Kyle Busch, the son he always wanted. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Excuse me.
We sit right now, but there is still plenty to come.
Yeah, who the winner is affects
Of course, Bubba got 1 stage point. Bubba got 1 stage point and then gets taken out in a wreck.
we get a different winner. The other thing to point out,
I don't know where he's at, where he's running. If he's still running, I don't fucking know. They ain't updated us on shit.
who knows what the extra 2.5 miles
Look at the fucking left front on Byron's car, though.
24 car here. Look at the damage on the front end. How can he push? What
3
kind
to go, 3 to go, 3 to go.
does he have a sturdy enough nose? Look at the damage. Can he push the 4 of Barry the way he really needs to push him?
And if he gets there, he could do what our Jimmy Johnson did back in 2013. Sweep it both
Kyle Busch going to lose another 3 wide finish.
Josh Berry. It could be his first.
Ring, ring, ring.
How about Austin Cindric?
Cindric's the leader. Clean restart to me.
400 here at Daytona. Who's got the Busch break that drought and race his way into the playoffs?
I see Bubba at the tail end here. He's racing Ross literally head to head now. They're right next to each other. God help me, how's this going to go? See, there's that bottoming out. 2 to go. Come on, Kyle. Shove, shove, shove. 2 to go. The eagerness of Kyle Busch, he says. Parker Retzlaff's in this group. Parker Retzlaff's 10th. Oh! Overtime. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh, shit. Good God almighty. Austin Dillon was in it. Bubba made it through. That's like the worst thing that could have happened. That was scary. I knew that was going to be a hard hit when he just kept sliding. Byron's car's finished off now, I'd say. God. Kyle Busch is leader. They don't seem to be in a panic, so that's a good sign.
Good thing there's not grass back there.
Right. Grass would have kept that fucker. Well, I tell you, what the grass would have done, it would have made that more violent. It would have probably dug in. You saw what happened to Priest last year. Ripped the fucking roof hatch off the car. So, yeah, it's better to slide on asphalt.
Although, hitting the wall that hard upside down,
that sucked. Red flag, obviously. Daytona.
You mentioned it, Jeff, that these safety workers have a whole system of straps and how they connect to the car to roll the car over.
That's like the hardest upside down hit I've ever seen. That fucker just slid. Gently, please. Well, they gently got it flipped back over. Hey, he's good. Sure that wasn't fun, but he's all right. He's walking. If the front bumper and rear bumpers lined up like the COT, that would not have happened. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? If the fucking bumpers of both ends lined up, that wouldn't happen. That was just a bad bump again because these bumpers don't line up with each other. Yeah, the flip didn't worry me. It was the hitting the wall that scared me. Well, at least Austin Dillon got smacked. Here's the thing, y'all. Damn, they cut away. It's Beyblade. Let him rip. It's Beyblade. Damn it. Here's the thing. You know why the car's flipping easier? You see how flat the underbody of the car is? I don't care what you put on the side of the car. The bottom of the car is fucking flat. It's Beyblade. Let them rip. That's GTA 5 Chaos Mod, the Beyblade effect, where every car starts spinning in the road. I ain't played Chaos Mod in a while. Oh no. We'll be right back. Oh yeah. Bam! God, man. I like how light that makes the cars. That car weighs 3,400 pounds. Looks like a toy race car. Cars are going to flip over, y'all. I mean, you can't fight physics. Physics make race car flip over, no matter what. Yep. Yeah. I think this underbody with the COT wing would have been lethal. A car would go to the fucking moon if they had the wing and the underbody of this car. That would be pretty insane. How would you like to see this happening in front of you? It's Mike Skinner and NASCAR Thunder 2004. How would you like to see this happen in front of you?
second time in a week we get to see that. Very similar, right? Unfortunately. Yes, unfortunately. While the night ended in a rather unfortunate way for Josh Berry, we will remember the run that he had. And trying to get the Daytona sweep, William Byron had an amazing run going. But he too was one of those 14-odd cars involved.
This car hit a ton down the back straightaway. It got hooked and on the right, and it had a massive impact.
By the way, we're still playing Assassin's Creed after this. I'm going to be wide awake after this race, so I'm going to play some Ass Creed.
So,
Ass Creed.
that was going on, let's take you back to a moment in time.
That's my ass, bro. Stop. Something about that Bass Pro Shop fish going. That's my ass, bro. Stop. Joey, you had a great few weeks. How you feeling?
It's hard to say exactly how it started. Assuming he got pushed into the corner and just came across right in front of me. And there's just nothing you can do. It's the end of a speedway race, and you try to position yourself.
He literally had nowhere to go.
You just saw another one there with Josh Berry, which I hope he's okay. I think he's okay. But gotta figure
He's okay.
we're not doing too good at that part.
He seemed pretty cheerful when he got out of the car, actually.
The effort of Team Penske here today, I think our teamwork was incredible. Our cars were really, really fast. Unfortunately, all tore up at this point. So, it's just speedway racing. You can bring the heat and do the best you can, and you still get caught up and stuff. So, that part's frustrating, but overall, a stage win, that's good, and almost a second stage win there in the first stage. So, proud of the effort, proud of the speed. Just here I am again at Team Frontier Center.
Here I am
Thanks to Joey for speaking with Parker.
at the Infield Care Center.
Take positives away for a night that ended prematurely.
Yeah, so now think about the opportunity.
There's Bubba.
We talked about Kyle Busch. It has been a tough year. He has won.
Rowdy. Rowdy.
Taking some fucking Harrison Burton, taking Rowdy and Christopher Bell out, and then Parker Retzlaff and
And it would end
battle
the
for the
drought for him.
Daytona.
It would be
Kyle Busch is fighting to keep a historic streak. Most consecutive seasons with at least one win.
That, he breaks
Yeah.
the Limitless Daytona streak.
Yeah.
He breaks the fucking
Next
not
year, we
making
know
the
Josh
playoffs
Berry,
this year.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
was just in that upside down.
And then you got
Breaks the small guys currently.
100 wins for the 21 if they pull that off. And I said, quote, last week, I don't think you have to worry about Harrison Burton getting you your 100th win. Well, fuck me. Kind of like when I was watching that New Hampshire race, and I said out loud, there's a reason Eric Almirola's never going to win another fucking race. And then he wins. Because he was talking shit about Hendrick. And I said, oh, yeah.
Factual statement all at once. Like, hey, I would love to give you back.
Yep, you were right.
It's gonna take
He's fine.
this. He's been around this.
Brad got the restart violation, went to the back,
And it was a guy.
tail in the lead lap. Big wreck happens, he's back in it. And then another big wreck happens, and he gains even more spots. Nemechek, who got spun earlier. Like Morgan said on The Walking Dead, everything gets a return.
And this, we keep talking about the playoffs.
Everything gets a return.
Talking about the playoffs. And
Playoffs? So we're pretty much on track for the Coke Zero 422 and a half. We're already past the scheduled distance.
to win this race tonight, if you get Harrison Burton to win this
All right, Rowdy, what do you got? Inside for Rowdy, outside for Harrison Burton, inside for Bell, outside for Parker Retzlaff, followed by Cody Ware. I just want to repeat that. Parker Retzlaff and Cody Ware are at the front.
Christopher Bell has been up here a lot. Now, Parker Retzlaff does this on
I think that bears repeating that Parker Retzlaff and Cody Ware
series and found success. Cody
are at the front.
maybe you're not used to getting these pushes from at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's only the first attempt at overtime. The good news is we got all night.
Those guys work for years as teammates.
We got all night. We're just going to run out of cars. And if Kyle Busch wins, Bubba's fucked. And Chastain's fucked too. So,
Ride that was down the backstretch.
Yeah, well, good.
you ain't making up 25 points at Darlington.
Josh said it wasn't as bad.
It looked scary to me. Yeah. See, flips inherently aren't bad. It's the impact or when they start. Yeah. Like I said, it was the impact, and usually flip over is not that bad. I'd rather flip like he did but not hit nothing. But unfortunately, he hit something. Corey last week, that was nothing. Rolled over, slid, came back on four wheels. They were freaking out over Corey last week. Man, that was fine. He fucking flipped over and slid a long way and rolled back over. He had like a barrel roll and a half. This is a common thing we see at the end of Daytona now. They throw up the cars who haven't been in a wreck. Kyle Busch has certainly seen a few. Kyle Busch has been around most of them. Yeah. Kyle and Brad for sure. Briscoe, yeah, because he's been mid-pack. You think he would have... Harrison Burton's leading on Parker Retzlaff. I like Kyle Busch's chances here. I don't, for Bubba's sake, I don't want Kyle to win, but I'd be happy to see Kyle win regardless. You know what I mean? Let's go. Oh! I like that bottom line. That's... Oh, Cody Ware, what are you doing? Cody Ware was trying to McMurray his way under the fucking 20. Cody Ware is going to fucking win. Oh, boy. 21 has no momentum at the moment. Kyle's going to have a hard time. I think the 20's trying to back up. 20's backing up on purpose. And Kyle just goes to the top. Kyle, I don't know what to do, man. Go stay on the bottom. The outside's fucked. Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. They're fucked. They're fucked. They're fucked. They're all three wide. That's making it real easy for Kyle Busch to win this race. Oh, man. I hate this for Bubba. I hate it for Chastain. Now that outside's going to be a problem. You can't go down there, Bill. Fuck! Really? Harrison fucking Burton? Are you serious? He got it. He's got it. The momentum's dead on the bottom. He got one good shove. Kyle got squirreled up on the bottom. Oh. God damn it! Harrison Burton just won. Well, we know who's finishing 16th in the standings. Yeah, I did say a Penske car, and that's a Penske car. Goddamn, I'd have rather had Kyle. I'm sorry. Well, we know who's finishing 16th in the playoffs. Oh, and then we're going to see Austin Dillon's win get reinstated Wednesday on the second appeal. NASCAR's like, fuck it! Well, it only took one attempt. That's a positive. It only took one attempt. Parker Retzlaff just screwed the entire fucking season up. Parker Retzlaff makes one cup start and just alters the course of history. Bubba's done. Chastain's done. They basically have no chance now. Unless they're just flawless at Darlington. He got forced down there. He was already in the lead and he got forced down there. I dare you, NASCAR. Ooh, he blocked. Uh-oh. Kyle goes to the top.
Come on, do it. Come on, NASCAR.
Okay, Harrison wins. I just confirmed it. You have to get my hopes up one last time there for about a half a second.
Jeff Burton. Are you fucking kidding? And now we gotta listen to Jeff talk about this shit.
I love that he won. I just hate that it's, oh, he's in the playoffs. Like, really?
You know this, Steve. How hard it is to do this. And
Said I would have took any of them.
it takes so much. And, you know, he's lost his ride next year, and he knows that. He's out there still working. And by the way, the team has a
NASCAR's on crack this year.
Harrison Burton's better than Corey LaJoy.
Harrison Burton has one more. Not to mention he's won like 6 Xfinity races before, or whatever it is. I can't remember how many he's won.
By notching up its 100th win at Daytona International Speedway. All right, you need to call your boy. Get him on the line.
Harrison is. Dad, what's up? Yo! That was awesome. Holy shit. Let's go.
25 points and revoke your playoff eligibility. This is 2004. They would have done that. Fucking assholes.
Can this season get any crazier? How about that?
That's so fucking weird.
Get out of here, Jeff. Go be with your son and Kim and celebrate. What a beautiful night.
I would hate to be a Kyle Busch fan.
I'd hate to be a
Sick, dude.
Bubba, Ross, Kyle, everybody.
I just mean for how he's.
I think it says a lot about the young man when he will not be in the 21 that this entire team comes out to congratulate him.
That's what I put.
Kim just behind us for tears.
I should have put radio static. J-O. Let me try that again. J. Oh, fuck. It'll be a short trip, trust me. Welcome to the playoffs.
I don't know. I cried the whole victory lap. Honestly, I got fired from this job, and I wanted to do everything for the Wood Brothers that I could. They've given me an amazing opportunity.
I was hoping they would say he forced Kyle. Kyle should. You know what Kyle should have done? He should have turned hard left and went below the yellow line. Oh, he forced me.
I feel like he should have just dumped him.
Yeah, but Kyle ain't gonna do that.
I would have done it.
Easily given up once the
Like this guy, Kyle Busch could have easily wrecked the 21 there to win,
but they never gave
but he chose not to.
When he came down like that, that would just send him.
As soon as Burton blocked and was clear, Kyle went and fucked off.
Obviously, the hardest 3 years for some of these guys' lives. And
What a waste of a fucking playoff spot. 23-11 has so much speed right now. And Bubba gets wrecked by Kyle Larson last week and wrecked this week because of fucking Cindric or McDowell or whoever the fuck. And then this bum wins the race. Nothing against him, but he's a bum. I'm sorry.
calm down more. Your mom or your dad?
my dad was pretty calm on the radio. My fiance Jim and my mom are
Yeah, too bad it don't get him nothing.
all those people have been with me in the worst days of my life and the best days.
Ross finished 12th, but Busher finished 10th with 10 stage points because he won a stage.
Terrific day for the Wood Brothers, but Lee, I think you said it best. What a night for the Burton family. Harrison Burton down in the playoffs for the win at Daytona.
It just adds to what has been an amazing 2024 NASCAR Cup Series.
What a way to
Season.
top off a weird fucking.
It just gets even more intriguing. And at a moment where Harrison Burton was on
I thought Cody Ware was going to force his way under Bell and either cause a wreck or get by him at one point. On his way back to the Xfinity Series as a NASCAR Cup winner.
in the Cup Series playoffs.
I knew he had it all the way through 3 and 4. You heard me, right? I was like, yeah, that's it. I knew whatever run Kyle Busch had, Burton would be able to block it.
Caps off an eventful race.
Brad spinning across the line there.
Just watched her little boy become victorious. We did it then.
He's unprofessional. They're just disappointed that Jeff didn't show more emotion. He was happy, but he wasn't like a little bitch about it. Yeah, guys, that's Daytona. That's NASCAR is still on crack. For those of you fucking wondering, NASCAR is still on crack. That was still more legitimate than the Daytona 500. The last 2 fucking years, arguably 3, arguably 4, 5. Now that I think about it, 2017 was the last time I could say, "Yeah, what a good finish, good winner." Kurt Busch when he won, that's the last time that was a legit Daytona 500. Rest of them were fucking messy bullshit. Lance said what I said. They're going to Dale Jr. his ass for saying shit. Like I said, 25 points and revoke your playoff eligibility. I'm so sorry. Kyle Busch going to get fired from RCR for not wrecking the 21. Retzlaff gets a top 10, man. That's what he gets. The Fire Drivers Association of America wins tonight. I don't. I don't see you making up 20 points at Darlington. I just don't see it. That's what it would take. Busher and Gibbs, no stage points, getting taken out. Truex is still technically not locked in. I mean, he's pretty much locked in, but not mathematically. Ready for Assassin's Creed? I'm going to do it here in a little while when I'm done watching this post race that I'm not going to want to turn off for a good while. I don't hate Harrison Burton for winning that race. I just hate the system that rewards it. I'm glad it only took 1 overtime attempt. We weren't here for the rest of the year. Josh Berry's getting that next year. Well, good news. Atlanta's in the first fucking round. You know they're going to be fast at Atlanta. Didn't kill anybody. Build a Cheddar's here.
Got a good little stretch here going with these last 3 weeks, and hope that we can do what we need to do next week.
Quick take on the final lap. What could you have done different now that you've seen it? He fell back right there.
I hope they show the whole last lap now.
But just from what I recall, we got off at 2, and somehow
Right here, I'm still feeling good.
Oh, he had Ty Gibbs.
Broke all of our momentum, and the top lane just rolled.
Yeah.
So once they
Even though Kyle got way out ahead, I still like his chances here. But right here, they get squirrely. Right there.
it was hard to make anything happen from turn 4 to start finish. So
When they check up right there. Yeah.
there was nothing else I could do.
Can you go
I knew it was over. Right then.
Yeah, I mean, we want to. We ran good there. The first time I ran with these guys early last year, but early this year we struggled mightily. So we'll just have to go and play a really good package at work and get our job done.
62 got sent there. He barely held on to his top 10. Get that damn 21 car to victory lane already, for fuck's sake.
With that, we're going to take you to the pit box to Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jarrett, Marty Snyder. Fellas, what a night.
Man, what a fantastic finish. Good
what energy from Jimmy Johnson. It radiates through the screen how excited Jimmy Johnson really is.
Could not help but think on that final lap of you, 1993 Daytona 500, and your dad Ned calling you to the win in that race. Such a cool moment. I'm still wiping away tears, but yeah, that was a great day for me. But
There are a few people in this sport I respect more than Ned Jarrett and Dale Jarrett.
that hasn't been great for him, and finding out you're not going to have a ride next year, and for this to happen, to get that 100, I mean, there's nothing more special than, I mean, that's something that Jeff and
Trevor Bain, kiss my ass.
my dad and I still get comments about it. It's just incredible.
That's a race win diecast.
For Harrison, the Wood brothers,
That's a good one.
just an incredible night. You drove the Wood brothers and got my first win there, yeah, in Michigan in '91, and my son's actually, Jason is the spotter for Harrison, so kind of
Wow.
all the way around. It's a
Dale Jarrett's son is the spotter, and Jeff Burton's kid is the driver.
Special night to witness it and known
And Daytona's where the spotter's most important more than anywhere else.
all kind of grown up in the sport, and I'm having flashbacks of watching Harrison. He had this little blue Jeep that he would drive around on the driver-owner lot, and he would sit there and just drive circles and circles and circles, and here he was on the big stage today and got a trophy.
I think everybody thinks of you, Jimmy, as the seven-time champion that you are, but there was a point in your career where you were fighting for your career.
Right. You ain't gonna be back next year, but get that Xfinity ride and do some good. He's won an Xfinity a few times. He was actually not bad.
It's a long
Let me look. Let me actually pull it up on Racing Reference. I can't remember. He won a handful of races.
consistent wins and championships.
I bet you he'll be trending on Racing Reference when I pull this.
It did turn out there were a lot of tough moments along the way. Who knows what the future holds for Harrison? But this win today is something
He's
very
not
special
trending
for
yet.
he and his family, and it's only going to open up more doors for his career path.
Yeah, I think the phone's going to start ringing, DJ. What do you think?
Oh, for fuck's sake! He won a goddamn super speedway race. He's not gonna get a goddamn contract out of that.
Just letting you know, hey, you know, we all have had setbacks.
He's got 4 Xfinity wins, and they were all in 2020.
Step back to move back forward, but it turned out
He finished 8th in the standings both his.
for JGR.
Yeah. He finished 8th in the standings both years, but got 4 wins in 2020, and they were legit. I watched all of them.
and make the right moves there.
But when he got the cup ride, I shook my head. I'm like, he ain't ready, man. I knew he wasn't ready, but good for him. I like the Burtons. I'm always happy when Jeb wins, because Jeb has a couple of Xfinity wins.
That young man, and talking about Jeff Burton, who works with us, and Kim Burton as well. He was very
How fast did Jeff Burton get all the way down there?
no matter what.
Golf brothers. I
Yeah.
mean, the history
Elevator,
of
golf cart, boom, he's there.
sport from the beginning, their reputation, their who and what they are, what they're about. So yes, they stuck with him, and today is just an incredible day for everyone involved.
Yeah, how about for the Burton family too?
Words of Beavis, I'll be
We
damned.
saw the finish there in the '93 Daytona 500. You got to live a post-race celebration with your family. Yeah,
Did you hear my desperate no when Harrison Burton got the lead? And I knew it was over. They were going into turn 3, and I was like, it's over. No. I got to go back and get my reaction on that. I'm sure that was gold. And it was just me liking Bubba and me liking Kyle Busch. And in that moment, I'm just like, God. Nothing can go right. But rooting for Kyle Busch and Bubba is contradictory because it would have been just as bad if Kyle Busch won as it is if Harrison Burton won. But at least with Kyle Busch, I can respect it.
We're actually going to play a little golf together on Thursday, so we'll probably have to do a little celebrating after that. There you go, Harrison Burton and Victor Lane here at Daytona, and now a part of
Joey
the
Logano.
championship run in the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. Joey Logano with a little hug there for his corporate teammate.
All right, y'all, we're out. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to play Assassin's Creed in a few minutes. I play.
Man, you finally won a race. I got more championships than you do wins. It's good for you, though.
Holy frick, you won a freaking race, man. Oh, my God. I can hear Joey now. What the hell, man? That's freaking crazy, man.
We'd have won if we didn't get wrecked.
Look at that. Burton, Bush, Bell, Ware, Gibbs, Bubba, Parker, Brad, Hemrick, Busher, top 10. Hocevar got 11. Hocevar almost extended his top 10 streak. He missed it by 1 spot. He finished 10th 2 weeks in a row, and I finished 11th. So, yeah, Cora LaJoy's cooked. Even Zane Smith is on like a top 15 streak right now, and Hocevar had a top 10 streak. So, all right, I'm done with this stream, and I'll start an Ask Creed stream in a few minutes. If anybody wants to indulge me and come watch.